Dungeons and Dragons. Twitch.tv/eclecticpaw.
They included the other weapons.
Tuesday
like
night,
trident and
7 p.m.
And
Oh yeah,
the ones from Dragon's Graveyard. The ones, yeah, and the sword.
the staff of the necromancer.
I'm not sure if they added it. I don't think they did.
Or if people had included
Dungeons and Dragons.
quest items from Nightmare.
Twitch.tv/eclecticpaw. Tuesday night,
The Shield of Justice.
7 p.m.
With 4 of those. On me, which don't actually have any use. Okay, well, we're up again. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, I'll stop doing that really naff impression of what's his name from the IT
Skeletor.
crowd. Yeah, I don't do impressions of Skeletor.
Yes, you do, you fattery fool!
I mean, if it was a Matt Berry thing, I could give it a go.
Oh, what's again? It's freaking changed to Final Fantasy.
I'm not
Where the
playing
fuck?
Final Fantasy.
Where the hell is it getting that from? Oh, it's from YouTube. Thanks, YouTube.
Those are words we should be very used to saying. Thanks, YouTube. Sarcasm intensifies.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see if
YouTube's got a
that does it.
sarcasm detector. That's real useful.
Hawk, you now have access to an extra 500 magic items.
Sweet. Well, personally,
That's what I think character.
Well, because you're doing share accounts, all the books I own are linked to you, and you have
yes.
access to all of them. And I just bought this book, which has all new subclasses and 500 magic items. That was not what I was trying. I was trying to get to my character sheet, but I got horribly distracted by finding out
yes,
the
you got
Griffin
very
Saddlebags
distracted.
on here.
Okay, so,
Hit
pardon
the
me,
button.
back in December, we left the party in, well, just leaving the, scroll to the right direction, just leaving the windmill of the, yes, that's what it was. I fixed it now. New category, Dungeons and Dragons. Fixed. Ah, thanks for the resub trick. Okay, so you've just started to leave the windmill of the hags. So hopefully after a month you've got an idea of what you actually want to do now that you've left.
Yeah, well, I think we went to bed.
Yes. Well, yes, you were having a long rest. So I better update the counter.
Oh, I have a feat as part of a Phantom class that gives me a boost in a skill when I wake up from a long rest. I can 3rd level Phantom. Oh, I found it. I couldn't find it on the character sheet. You have to go into the manage character and levels thing for it. Echoes of those who died cling to you. When you finish a short or long rest, you can choose one skill or tool proficiency that you lack and gain it, as a ghostly presence shares its knowledge with you. You lose this proficiency when you use this feature to choose a different proficiency that you lack. So what would be useful to be good at in the short term?
Well,
Bagpipe.
that's bagpipes.
The chimney sweep thing, Ross.
Okay, well, I would say the first thing that we need to do is find out our addiction things.
Oh god.
Oh, right. Okay, so guidance.
Already beat it.
Okay, so I'm guessing guidance on casting guidance on Ankle Shanker.
Yes.
Are you going to break into Ankle Shanker's room while he's sleeping?
Yes, because this is routine now.
Yes.
We agreed that this is routine because we need them to fight their addiction. So the first thing I think me and Clede decided. So either one of us could just walk in and go, okay, guidance.
Yeah, they would.
Boom.
They don't object to that, as I said, because they're.
Yeah.
You know, he wants
Yeah.
to beat this. At least I think he does.
Well,
Or she
look,
does.
It's either that or
That's
Clede
one for
or
your
not
bingo
sitting there with 20 cigarettes in her mouth, going, "What's stronger, Ankle Shanker? The addiction or you?"
Weird
addiction.
question. Could we not just ask the witches if they've got an antidote for it?
That's a good point.
It's a very good point.
Well, I'll tell you what. If this fails,
I will also point out that we did steal a cart of their pies, and I shoveled a load of them into my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't really
So-
solve the problem.
No, but by the time that you go and ask for the cure, I'm possibly in a fight with you over having pie. Because I'm going into my own bag and you're constantly catapulting it elsewhere.
Well, first thing you need to do is, with the guidance,
Roll
do you
save.
pass? Yes, your wisdom save. Or
I thought
con
it was a
save,
con.
even. Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I misspoke.
Even with maximum benefit, I am not passing because that is
No.
5.
No. With the minuses, that is into way negative numbers.
I
Oh,
can't
God.
use lucky to have.
no, you can't. No,
No.
we established this last time that you can't transfer your luck. It's not like it's not. It's not like sweat or a disease or a holiday villa in the Algarve.
It's not frequent flyer miles, is what it's not.
It's not like handing
So-
out your bonus card from Tesco.
You know what that means?
Oh God!
One more pie!
Pie! Ooh, pie! I have pie.
Trying to get your pie.
I get to have some of the pies from my bag.
And just at some point in time, like she just randomly loses more teeth and grows a beard, and her clothes get more raggedy.
So you now
Learn
have
to
4
dance.
pies.
But then, but then if we
Minus-
cure you, suddenly all your teeth grow back.
Is it 5 pies is the worst symbol?
Yes, because then you've got like minus 10 or something like that. I think at that point
Oh,
it becomes
God.
basically impossible to actually kick it without having horrendous.
Yeah, at 5 pies, you become Little Jack Horner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a good spot.
Great.
Well,
Now
yeah,
we're gonna have to buy.
you-
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to buy a load of pies and have an IV drip going into her arm.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Just IV drip gravy.
You could, if you don't end this addiction by the time the campaign ends, your future is pretty much going to be like, happy ending, became a serial killer,
Well, it's not going to
kidnapping children to do my pie addiction.
Yes, I'm going
Ankle
to
Shanker becomes the hag in the woods with a candy house, is what you're saying.
Well, no,
Yes.
she's on Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, no, I'm already wanted for being a menace on the streets of Gobbo. I am the Ankle Shanker.
I think the problem is eventually you're going to become the baby eating Ankle Shanker.
The baby
Of of Goblin Wells.
Goblin Wells.
Oh, you've
So-
got to lick a child or 2, boys.
Okay, so let's get the map in the right place.
You got to eat a child or 2.
Because at the moment you're all in bed. You're all in the in the sleeping quarters. Just don't look in the don't pay too much attention to these child-sized beds.
They are very
Goblin
comfortable.
sized.
And all the toys.
Size.
Yeah, because you can't just steal them off the streets and eat them straight away. You gotta, feed them up a bit first.
Yeah, gotta make sure that the actual.
It's like how they make Disney movies. You've got to get the spirit of a child and then, kill them and then put the spirit into the movie.
Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, where we're taking the souls of children and sticking them in animatronics.
So basically, who's woken up next? First one to shout out.
Me.
Yep.
I'll wake up next.
Okay. Yeah, see, you've moved yourself outside the door. So I moved you into a bedroom. Stay in your bedroom.
I haven't touched my token.
Okay, so you've woken up. What are you going to do?
We're going to look for food.
In the room you're in?
You paid me.
No, I'm going to leave the room and look for food.
Well, Gareth is outside and... Oh, hello, little one.
Do you have any food that's not pie? I'm not supposed to eat the pie.
Oh, well, we don't really keep supplies for others. Well, aside from our ingredients. But I suppose, as you're doing something useful, I could go and get you something. If you would like.
Yes, please.
And that's when she goes over to a pie that's got the sign over it that says "Baby Fresh," but with the R over the the badly painted R over the L.
She scuttles off to go and get you something. It'll be a little while before she comes back.
Okay, it's veal.
So who's next?
I guess I can, but
yes,
so,
you are now
quick question, though.
You are now full size.
Okay. I was going to find out if it was just a quick thing or if I was going to go through the pain in the process.
No, that would be take ages.
Okay.
And I'm trying to expedite this a little.
So I guess I'm like looking at myself and also I rolled a 40 for my previous day's memories.
No, you get them all now.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to do that anymore because your spell as you have reverted to your full size, you now get all your memories back and are just. It's gonna take you a little while to process it because it's all coming back, but it's all there.
Okay. I guess I'm looking at myself, kind of checking my hands and pulling on my really super long ears, and just kind of looking at it, and then realizing
you're going to be
clothes...
wearing what feels like very uncomfortable short shorts.
I was gonna say I realized my clothes are very, very small.
Yeah, you've kind of hulked out of some of it.
So, Abby's clothes too tight. Need to find something better. So I will leave my room and.
Can you roll me a dex check?
Okay. not my best one thing, but 17.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If you got a low roll, you would have maybe stumbled around a bit because suddenly you're a lot taller and a lot more. Kind of like how kids, find it a little if they go through a bit of a growth spurt, kind of find
A little wobbly.
Yeah, basically that exact thing.
All right. So I'm going to head up to what the hell's wrong with me? I've forgotten people's names all of a sudden.
That's Borkle.
Borkle, that's right. Okay. So I'm going to go up to Borkle's room and I'll knock on the door.
No, that's Ankle Shanker. Sorry. Hold on, I've got everyone's tokens muddled up. Who's at the top room at the moment?
That is Borkle.
That is
it looks like Borkle
yeah.
to me.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting muddled up for a second.
Yeah, apparently I'm the one with the midriff exposed.
Yes.
So I'm going to knock on Borkle's door real quick.
I'm going to open the door. Do I recognize him?
Well, okay. How does Borkle open a door? Does he assume that they're going to be a goblin walking him, or do you assume it's going to be someone taller?
I mean, I think I'm gonna assume goblin just because I've just woken up and I'm used to goblins.
So you're going to be looking him in the belly?
Yeah. Is that... Hello? Can I help you?
But the face is
Borkle.
going to be the same. It is going to be the same face, just bigger.
Well, it would look younger too. The Verdun you have a young look to them. So it would be, it'd be the same like essential structure, but still a little bit on the younger side.
You know, it's funny. In the face, you look for all the world like our wizard Obby. Oh, do I? Jumanji, do I have anything he could use? I am not quite sure. Well, I don't know about clothing, but I don't think...
The one to talk to would be, our artificer who has used you as a model for making clothing. Granted, it was armored clothing, but still clothing.
I'm sorry, Obby. I don't think I have anything that can help you on me right now.
It's okay. I'll be sure I find something. Maybe go make cloak out of blanket. Or Obby go naked. It not matter to Obby too much. So I guess with that, I am going to because I'm not gonna bother, because I wouldn't imagine that any female goblin has anything I could use, and I'm kind of a new experience right now, so I'm going to head back to my room and start playing with the blanket to see if I can rig something together so that I can at least breathe more with less effort.
Yeah, because at the moment everything will have shrunk, so you'll be sort of the token would be more like you'd be sort of showing off your midriff as well.
Yeah. With that, I'm going to be tinkering with my blanket.
Okay. So that Okay, who's next?
Oh, by the way, I added the Whales of the Grave buff to my performance stat, so I have +6 in that now.
So, okay, so Anchor
Oh,
eating. So yeah, it's Cleanux, Borkle, and Elif.
Well, I'll head over to check to wake up Clee. Check, make sure she's okay. Make sure she's awake and aware.
well, you're in the same room.
Okay, so I'm just going to nudge her. Come on.
Yeah.
Put your shoes on.
Yeah.
They're touching your metal arm.
Motherfuckers.
And that's when instinctively ducks.
Right.
And if anyone else was asleep, they're awake now.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to. I'm gonna knock on the twins' door.
I'll open it. Our esteemed Mayor Borkle. How does it feel sleeping alone?
You know, I figured I'd. Well, I've been sleeping alone all this time, so it's not that different. I've tried to avoid entanglements where I can. But, okay, so, Obby got big. Don't freak out.
Congratulations for him. He's not touching it. He's not touching it, is he?
No. I mean, he's about the size of a. I don't even know what.
Okay, Borkle. I'm willing to listen, but explain. I'm guessing you're not talking about his dangler.
No.
Him.
No, I'm not. Yes, his entire. Okay, so I opened the door to him, and I came up to about his belly button at full height.
You could have warned him before you did that.
Okay. I'll say this a bit.
Okay, I'll grant you that one made me laugh. But
Borkle, I'm messing with you. I'm going to. Stop me if I'm saying anything wrong.
Okay.
You're saying that he's taller, as in he's grown bigger.
Yes, he's undergone some sort of transformation. Apparently, this is how he is supposed to be.
Okay, so he's not a goblin.
Apparently not. I was just giving you a heads up in case anyone saw him and maybe assumed he was an enemy.
That remains to be seen. But oh shit! Has he got clothes?
No, he came to me asking if I had anything he could use, but I don't, so...
Well, then his defense is going down. Anyway, I'm sure there's something around here. If not, I'm sure the hags can figure something out. By the way, something's been bothering me.
Yeah?
You said, when we were the other day, you said Borkle isn't your name.
Well, for the purpose of this mission, it is.
Okay, so listen, trust is a very hard thing to come by right now, so... And I've helped you read the language of this place and helped you with your political career. Do you think, maybe show a bit of trust to me here?
I haven't told my name to my boss, but you did teach me to read, so I'll tell you what. And Borkle leans in and whispers in Nox's ear.
And you chose Borkle.
I mean, it is supposed to be disarming.
I'm not one to talk. I'm literally named Nux. Okay. So, any idea? So after yesterday, any ideas, Mr. Mayor, on what you want to do from now that we have, well, options now?
I mean, I don't think that should be entirely my decision. We should go back
No, I'm not saying you should have the decision. I'm simply saying, do you have an idea? Like, have you, or do you, it's okay if you don't, because this is something we'll have to discuss together.
I think that in any eventuality, diplomatic relations getting us closer together, perhaps even physically, might be a worthwhile avenue of discovery. So stay the course for now, but let's keep them peeled.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go check. I've got to make sure that Clee hasn't accidentally put too many holes in the walls, and to make sure Edith hasn't messed around with that thing she took from the hag. Carry on, Mare. And she's just gonna give a little mock curtsy, and then just turn around, and hope to God that Clee hasn't put a hole through the wall.
Did Clee hear any of that?
Yeah.
I was expecting she would, except for the whisper.
But you can roll for that.
Well, I kind of assumed.
Well,
that,
no,
I kind
she
of
can
assumed...
roll for that. I mean, to see if she heard the whisper.
No, I wouldn't.
that-
She probably would not get.
Yeah, I was kind of
But,
thinking you'd say
secret,
that.
I probably don't.
That Nux is probably fully
Elif
aware.
might have.
But I should probably point out that Nux is probably aware that Clee can hear them and doesn't really care that she can. Because if anything, sharing information with her sister's important, because we know how that special autistic brain works.
She sort of just cheekily sort of leans over the bed with the leg up and goes, "Oh, that is a very politic answer, wasn't it? Answering the question without answering the question."
It's like, hypothetically, if I have a plan, which I don't, I'm right anyway.
If I had a plan, we should do exactly what that plan entailed. We shouldn't differ from that plan in any way. If I had said plan.
What I was trying to say was that diplomatic relations with Strahd will get us closer to him. Whichever way we want to deal with that is still advantageous.
Yep.
Okay. So
yeah, I kind of figured that's where we're going with it.
Oh no, we know that's where he's going with it. It just seems funny to mock him.
Well, again, he has slipped into the politician thing very well. He is a thief by trade.
I was wondering, as I put myself eating food with my back against this wall, can I hear anything?
Yes.
Gunshots.
In an outline of a body around the wall.
How much do I pick up?
You'd have heard pretty much everything because you're only like 10 feet away.
What if the bullets nearby are giving her tinnitus?
Okay, so do I need to message you what Borkel's name is? It's not important. It's just character detail.
Well, you've already told me.
Yeah.
But you
don't know I can hear you.
Yeah. So do I message you what the name is?
Only two people know your name. Okay, this isn't the silence. You're not going to accidentally summon Gallifrey. You can't say it in a...
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the sign.
I didn't know the level to which we were, like, keeping in-game information out of the thing. But...
I'm going to whisper his name into this crack in this wall that I created.
Okay, out of game then. Borkel's real name is Keel Tannen. He just hasn't told anyone because he doesn't like vulnerability.
Wait. Not known outlaw Biff Tannen.
Biff
No,
Tannen.
that's actually not where the name came from, but I wish it was.
He's
it's better than Burgill.
bad dog Biff Tannen.
Okay.
And do these things
Edith,
on my hands have
okay,
a
so
magic
Edith has heard that.
Okay.
Edith will remember that. Welcome to Telltale Games.
Edith might not remember this. But he told me his name was Borkel. Why would he tell me that if that's not his name?
Ah, Edith, darling. Sometimes people use fake names for things like You know, when
Oh,
they
I-
need to hide or whenever they need to buy alcohol when they're too young to buy it. It's a little deception, is all.
Yes. Do these weapons I got last time have a stat block?
I was going to say there is one thing to consider on that one. The only people you've known who've had two names has been like nicknames.
Hmm.
So you're only, you know, this to you is going to sound like how Auntie Rose calls him Borky.
Mm.
There's many names.
You
I go
know,
by many names.
Borkle is just Borkle. No. It depends on how Edith thinks of this, because it's like the only people who've had other names have been like lovers, and Borkle's just told, you know, his his mum that she could use a secret name to
I
call
haven't
it.
said she can use it. I've just told her what it is.
You know.
Yes, but now you're moving through the sisters.
You can
Oh,
call
Yeah,
wow.
it
but
Big
no, I'm just
Papa
saying that
Smurf.
she might interpret it that way.
Oh wow, Borkel's gonna get might just be into fisting now. He's moved on.
So, you know, I'm just saying that's for the naive girl whose only experience with alternative names is lovers'
Affectionate
nicknames.
nicknames,
I mean, or oh god, no, she's in the teenage years, so she's probably gonna think that he's some kind of player.
Jumanji, just throwing
So
out there
that's up to Alex on how he wants to play that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that
just
that's
throwing out there.
So
Again,
how would you
Jumanji,
like
just
to
throwing out
react
there,
to
no-
that?
Sorry.
How would you like to react to that?
I'm going to sit here looking at the gauntlets going, he's cheating on Auntie Rose. I'm not actually sure I'd have a concept that was bad, you know.
Well, I just thought that
Yeah.
it was like, because the only names you've heard, the only person who's
Oh.
called anyone by any shorter
No,
name
I've got it.
has been
I've got it.
Borky.
I've got it. No, I've got it. Borky's taking a new lover.
Mm.
Of your
It's
Of
Pat
your
Pat
mum.
Logic. Does that mean Borky's the alpha?
Oh no, he's definitely the beta.
No, well, alphas take all the women. Borky's taking all the women. That's what I know.
Hold
Ah,
up.
but how do you know that
Borky's
the Reyes
become a
aren't
Chad.
claiming him?
Borky
Borky
has a
is yours.
bad
He's
jaw
a
now.
boy.
Jumanji,
Okay,
I have
yeah.
just noticed that Borkel is currently one of only 2 men in the group.
Yes.
Oh no, maybe Borky will try and take me.
Oh god. Well, you are the right age. Well, no,
I
wait, you're
won't
too
let
old
you.
now.
Yeah.
You're too old.
Do these gauntlets have a stat block yet, or?
No.
Okay, cool.
Basically-
Just...
Basically, they're just for like, as I said, just for like finishing. You don't really want to use them in actual fights. You
Okay.
just want
Yeah.
to use them to finish them off. In fact, you don't really want to be messing around with them too much at all.
Okay.
Just want to roll out of the room. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Just to confuse people.
Okay. So now that we've had some more weirdness, okay, Uncle Shanker, there's a kerfuffle going on outside your door.
Possibly with bits of gravy still all over my face. And I'm like going, what's going on? Ah, who's the tall person? Oh wait, no, but
Borkle
Obby
went
is
back
in
to his
that
room.
room.
Yeah, Obby went back to his
Obby.
room. Sorry.
yeah. So what's going on out here? Just gravy across the face.
We were just discussing how I am the Alpha and the Omega. The Uber man.
The Ubermensch.
The Uber Minch.
He is the Alpha and the Omega, but Borkle is the Beta.
Right.
Oh, thanks for the resub, Obby.
Right. So, what's the plan now?
Everyone looking at Borkle.
Oh,
Well, I'm just
Okay.
looking at I'm just looking at everyone. It's like I'm generally not included in the decision-making process. I'm fine with that because I'm just here to stab ankles and rob people blind. Oh, actually, no, that's right. Blinded me. I need help identifying some items,
right.
like if they do anything special.
Okay, you probably should have brought them to me last night.
Yeah, yeah. Clee's not the same without her coffee.
Well, no, it's just that it's either burn a load of spell slots or sit here for half an hour.
Yeah, I'm not saying we have to do it right now. It's just I've remembered to do it now. So, just when we can. Shiny sword, shiny armor.
I feel like we should get those weapons there to our damsel in distress princess, maybe.
Are you? Yes, about that. I know she's difficult to find, but do you have a means of finding people, right?
Yeah, I low-jacked her earlier.
Ah, yes, the shoes. I seem to remember that. The first time I've seen you ever give a gift, to be honest.
No, I remember that necklace I got you for your 3rd birthday.
That was a long time ago, but I
Yeah.
vaguely remember.
Yeah, that had a tracker in it.
That explains so much. I knew you weren't just hanging around that district just for fun. So we can find. So what you're saying is we can find Arena.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah, wonderful. Well, that's a plan at least. I'm going to look at everybody else and go, what do you guys think?
Sounds all right to me.
Well, they did just abruptly leave. I'm going to give them a very stern talking to.
I'd be a very bad tactician if I didn't know where all my pieces were on the board at all times.
This is why we love you, Clee. Did you give her a little head pats?
Didn't one of you want to also see Van Richten at some point?
Yes, that is something we should probably do.
That might be a problem for when we're all together again, though.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if he finds out there is a means to do the job that he has dedicated himself to a little easier, it might ingratiate him. Because I think last time we saw him, he wasn't exactly. I don't think he was happy with us.
But
He looked to be in the midst of some kind of existential crisis.
Do we want to get him involved? He's very murder heavy.
He did seem very. Look, I honestly think he's going to be one of two things. He's either going to be think we're suspicious, and that's not something we really want to deal with because he seems like the kind to stab us, or what he saw was so breaking to him that he's now in a room somewhere smearing his own feces on the wall while talking backwards. Neither of those are things I want to deal with. So I think Arena should be our first priority, because if that sword can do what they're claiming, I think that everything seems to be based on her decision, and I think she should be. And we did say before, she should be the one to make that decision.
Yes, I agree.
So what are we thinking? Find them, walk her up to the castle to make a decision.
Well, we don't have to walk her up to the castle.
We just need to talk to her and explain. Look, we have this. This will do this. This will do this. But the decision is ultimately yours, because that's what this has always been about. And he said, did he not, that he wants the decision to be hers.
He did.
So we are technically respecting his will while also giving her the choice. That's it. That's really, and that's all she wanted from us, funnily enough. She just wanted us to protect her and help her and stuff, and we're giving her a means. She gets to decide.
Wouldn't it be
Does she
cool?
go with him, or,
Wouldn't it be cool if she just walked up to him calmly, went, "I've made this decision," at which point she turns around, draws the sword, spins around, lops off his head, and just goes, "This is Sparta!"
I was thinking a more dramatic thing of her just like walking up to him and then just stabbing him through the heart and going, "I reject you." Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Or it could just be
Rejected.
the end of the Buffy Angel fight from season 2.
Mm.
Well, I think we've made the decision. I think after we've eaten, we should probably, well, start doing the process to actually finding her. I think if Clee's okay with doing that. Because as much as I love Clee, I would never force her to do something she doesn't want to.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go climb a fucking windmill.
Do you want me to come? Do you want me to see if they've got pancakes?
No, I need to be outside because it won't work down here.
Okay. Do you need us to come with you, or need anything in particular to help?
No,
That'll
I'm
make
alright.
it a little easier. Okay.
I'm gonna go. Apparently, I need a forked twig. I'm gonna go divine a fucking hoe.
But you can't divine it. The hoe's left. She's somewhere else. We're finding the hoe is part of the thing.
It's a dowsing rod for hoes is what I need to find.
Yeah. No, because Arena, last we saw, Arena was with a hoe. Vorkal's wife.
Well, with a very good ploughed garden. Okay, jokes aside.
So, hearing them talking out there, I'm gonna come out into the hallway because I'll have fashioned myself essentially almost like a poncho with a blanket with a cord wrapped around it.
Yeah.
As he comes
So-
down the corridor,
I will shakily walk out the door and start walking towards them.
does he smell the same?
Yeah, you would.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm not gonna react then.
To go look at it again. Was there something in my pie?
Yes, many things. I've told you not to eat them.
Yeah, but why is he big? Is it the pie or is it just... It's not just me, right?
No, we can all see it.
Oh, there's a tiny piece of Clee that wanted you to go, "What are you talking about? He looks just the same as normal."
I was sort of baiting you. To be honest.
Tonight on To Catch a Trigger. Take a seat.
Just why is he bigger?
Really, of all
So-
the weird stuff we've seen, really.
I know it's not the strangest thing we've seen. I'm curious.
Honestly, I stopped asking questions around the time that a child poured out of a wolf corpse.
Yep, that's when I turned off.
Yeah, that's just when you just stop questioning things and just accept that. Yeah, this is life now.
I think I switched off with the blob in the basement that was a child.
Yeah,
It's like, that was day one. Yeah, I've been off since then.
but at least you haven't turned to hard booze.
The blob they ate for ads. He got out of there, but it's still
But
a joke
for a
to be.
while, they were one.
I turned off at the magical invisible puppy.
Oh yeah, the one.
The magical invisible puppy was your limit.
Well, Ollie tried to kill.
The one who's with Strahd.
Yep, that magical invisible puppy.
The one who was at the dinner with Strahd.
Yeah.
Because it became the mad dog of darkness after you cursed. After you.
I love that was the limit, though. It's just like, what was your limit? Oh, the small invisible puppy was my limit.
The freaking mad dog of darkness. Oh dear.
What was your limit? Well, you remember that guy that we chopped up and stuck in a bag?
Yeah,
Well,
that
the
was
one
the first
outside
5
the
minutes.
pub. The post.
Well,
Literally
before we
right in the
even
first
entered
5 minutes.
Barovia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I turned off.
Yeah, I actually did almost appear to be my limit. So if you got that was because I had to go. That's because I had to go suddenly just after that moment. It just suddenly looked like I'd hit my limit less than a second.
Yeah, I'll admit we did think he'd hit your limit there. Like, oh god, not even 5 minutes in, and we've already started pissing people off.
So that was external things just hitting
Yeah.
at the same time. The joys of life.
So, I guess since I'm walking out, I'm just gonna. Hello, everybody. Who know when breakfast?
I don't
Hags
think this is a
bringing
B&B.
breakfast. Breakfast.
Yes, I'll be very hungry.
I asked Hag for food.
I'll be not sure about egg food.
The hag comes
What's wrong
back.
with Hag food?
The hag does come back with a tray with bowls of porridge in small, colourful bowls.
Can I give the bowl a sniff before I eat it?
Yeah, it smells fine. It's just porridge.
I'm just going to start scooping porridge into my mouth with my hand.
I'm just gonna slap her and go. Use the spoon.
Yeah. I'm gonna start practically drinking it down as well.
Use the spoon, or I'll show you what an iron fist monk really is.
I'll be very hungry. It's been crazy morning already. Need to eat much more. Need more than this.
I'm going to dejectedly start using a spoon.
And then I'm gonna start petting your ears for some positive reinforcement. Good girl.
Maybe that's the sort of thing that Borkle likes. You know, he likes strong women. You know, tell him what to do.
Buckle sit.
And 11. Always use spoon.
Clee's gonna sort of just start striding off, chewing on a piece of jerky. And he's going, Ankle, you might want to talk to the hag about some sort of problem undoing the pie. As she sort of goes outside to start getting ready to track a whore.
I mean, honestly, there's only so much medical gobbo science can do.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way of doing that. No.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
sorry.
well, no detox for you.
Without months being tied to a chair, be not eating pie.
Yeah, basically. We call it the Will Smith treatment.
I'm pretty sure there is something she could do. I'm just not sure you would want to pay the price of it.
That thing.
Well, since she left, I'm gonna eat her porridge too.
So I'm not going to eat anything from this place.
Yeah.
Just got any jerky? Got any spare jerky?
Yeah, you've got rations in your bag.
Ah. Fine. I use my own.
Ah, you all not going to eat? I'll be hungry.
Yeah, you can have mine too, Bobby.
Already eaten.
I'll snatch up Borkel's bowl.
Wow.
Mine's
Yeah,
also...
I'm not even gonna correct.
good
I'm not even
porridge.
gonna correct her at this point.
It's
I
good
do,
porridge.
however, as he offers it, you can have mine too. I'm just gonna snatch it and start eating it with a spoon.
I like Clee's just reaching into a pocket, playing with things, and just goes, and on. Okay, we're recording. Welcome to Clee's recordings of To Catch a Predator. First of all, when you're catching a predator, is you need to find and track them.
Crikey.
Oh, as I take Borkel's bowl, I do try and insert dominance over him.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh God. This is really going into a really weird wolf mentality.
As I do not wish to become Borkel's lover.
I think only Rose really wanted that.
Now, your problem is that he's actually the sub in the relationship, and he finds that attractive.
No, that's not the problem.
You say that
Okay.
like there is a problem.
No, the problem is if he fails this.
Am I rolling?
Yes.
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Well, you're trying to act dominating, so it'd be intimidation.
Oh, sure, I'm not great at these.
Oh God.
15?
So it would be contested. Because you're like a
Charisma
kid.
save DC 15?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a few fucking scary children.
So, yeah, vocal willpower save.
Willpower save.
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving
Charisma-
throw. Sorry, having a brain fart.
Dirty 20.
This is going because that's what Trigger said, so I assumed that's what you wanted.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. So yeah, it doesn't work.
He's just like, what are you doing?
Are you gonna? You know, she's just trying to be sort of weirdly aggressive to you. You're gonna tell her off.
Okay. No, I think it's over the food. It's like, no, it's okay. Go ahead and take it.
No, I meant like she's trying to like snatch it and be weird to you, like sort of like weirdly aggressive.
Trying to make
And you're
myself
not,
look big.
You're not having any of that. You know,
Was it something
like
I
something
said?
like a little kid just tried to be like aggressive to you. It's like, oi, knock it off.
Huh. Jumanji, to be honest, I never thought I'd be in this position. So, I'm not
Well,
sure.
yeah, it's. Well, that's why I was sort of giving you an idea of like what, you know.
I'm just going to be... I think in this instance, I'm just going to be mildly patronizing and go, well, excuse me, princess.
Hello, Mr. Solo.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, how are you going to take
Interesting.
that? How are you going to take that?
Oh, it's above 10.
Because
So
the thing is, like, are you gonna be like,
well, no, if I'd
oh,
rolled,
maybe that's
if
what
I'd rolled
Rose sees in him?
If I'd rolled under 10, I would have started thinking I was a princess.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's just giving you a nickname.
Oh God.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Oh fuck!
That's your biggest problem. He's now just giving you a nickname.
He's giving you a nickname.
I'll re-roll this because not 12. It's still not under 10.
He has given you a nickname though.
And Borkle has no idea how she's interpreting these things.
No, Porky, no nickname. I will not be yours. And I'm gonna go and run to.
Although you just called him Borky.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's already had that. Yeah, but that's what a name.
Yeah,
he already
I've
had.
always called him. I've always called him
okay.
Porky because that's what Rose calls him.
Yeah, that's my name to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name I heard him first called. Because Rose
Okay.
kept
But,
saying
yeah,
it.
but, no,
Okay.
I've just heard my daughter saying, "I won't be yours," so which is going to
Well,
raise
yeah,
questions
but-
in my head. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, but you also saw the entire exchange, so like, you're probably as confused as Borkle is right now.
Okay, Edith. What?
I
what-
look.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Not his? Did he
I-
touch?
I look at Nox and shrug.
This is
like,
hold on.
as in sort of,
This is why you remember that thing where it's like you're not allowed You're not allowed to be alone with Borkle.
Yeah. Well, I was. I made sure I was. I every time Borkle's. I'm 100% honest. Anytime Borkle's in a room, I always check if there's tokens near him. Every time.
See now Rose's comment to you about not spending the comment about not being alone in a room with Borkle makes sense. You've just accidentally backed it up.
He's trying to create some sort of harem.
I heard what Borkle told you. He told you his nickname, and took you as his lover.
that's
Hold on.
not how that works.
Okay, she's just gonna look at Edith, then look back at Borkle, and then just like start laughing hysterically, and go, "Really? No."
Okay. Firstly,
Yeah,
that wasn't.
Borkle was trying to be the alpha and take all the women. I won't
way
become
out.
one.
way
I'm stronger
out.
than Borkle.
Relax. I wouldn't be Borkle's lover if he was the only goblin and I was the only goblin.
But
I-
Auntie Rose nickname love. I thought nicknames meant you were lovers.
I think. Okay, Borkle. I think I see what's gone on here. I'll clear this. I'll clear this up.
Okay.
No,
He called me
no.
princess.
It's okay.
I won't
It's
have him
okay.
give me a nickname.
People give each other nicknames all the time. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're, lovers or together or anything. Sometimes a nickname is just a friendly thing. I call your auntie a whore. Doesn't mean that I'm in love with her. It's just a nickname I give her.
Also, that
Hell,
wasn't
Auntie
for you
Rose
to
made
hear.
it seem like that was the case.
No, it's okay. I understand why you thought that way, but it's okay. Borkle isn't trying to claim you as as his lover. You're much too old for him.
Oh, very funny.
Good, because if he did, I would claw his eyes out.
Well, then he wouldn't be able to look at you, so I guess that's a way. Don't worry, he's not trying to seduce me or you or anyone else. Honestly,
I'm just giving Borkle side eye.
don't worry, he's not going to get you, and if he does touch you, well, we'll deal with it. I wish I had a whistle to give her.
If he touches me, can I remove his gentleman region?
If he touches you in a way you don't like being touched, then yes. Sorry, Borkle, I've got a compromise.
One day
I'm
he is
so-
going to.
Oh, okay.
It's okay,
He's going to
Borkle.
be mind
It's okay.
controlled, touched her inappropriately, and he is going to get killed.
No, it's okay,
Um,
Borkle. Borkle, I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you not to. There, the trust is there, because I trust that you won't do it.
Okay, this Okay, but that was never in doubt, and I kind of think
know,
this whole
I
joke
know.
that it ever was has got out of hand.
Okay, but the point is that I know you won't do anything, so therefore there's no problem.
Edith,
And it's
I
that
have
point
never
of
posed a
trial.
threat to you, and I'm not sure why you ever thought I did.
Auntie Rose told me not to be in room alone with you. Now I know why.
Okay, we've established this, darling. He's not actually going to do anything.
Oh, and by the way,
Borkle-
I got a
Borkle-
7, meaning I now believe that if Borkle touches me in a way I don't like, I am allowed to remove his testicles.
Okay, well, the die has been rolled.
Because I now 100% believe that is fine to do.
I'm sure this won't come to bite us in the backside sometime in the future.
It's just Borkle can never touch Elif
I mean-
at all, ever. Not even the
No,
most.
it's only if she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
With
fair,
the way...
I haven't
Exactly.
to this point.
Borkle doesn't know this, but it's specifically if Borkle touches me in a way I don't like, I can remove his balls or his gentleman sausage.
Yeah, but
Luckily, I'm a very good healer. I can put that back on.
We'll
Put it on
cross that
ice.
bridge if we come to it, I'm sure.
No, that's when you're drunk and you accidentally put the wrong thing on.
Put it on upside down.
No, why is there a hand? Like, where did you even find a hand? Oh, shit! Where did I find a hand?
Where did I find a hand? It's in the bag.
Oh God, it is.
If I only had something to use so I could reattach it. Wait, I have his hand.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Borkle. You'll be fine.
I'm sure I will.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Borkle. You'll be fine.
Now, if I could only combine the locate object spell with summon house and drop a house somehow.
I'm sure that would help.
Oh,
What the
please
hell?
don't.
It was
No,
funny.
don't. I don't want to learn how to fly on a broom just to go steal her shoes.
No, but it just means we'd have to follow the singing munchkins. We'd find them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. That you've also reinforced another thing.
Oh God, it never ends.
Well, your line of "You're too old for him." Don't trust Borkle with kids is on my list of things I believe.
Oh shit! I forgot that was on there too.
Well, that evidence is really stacking up.
Don't lick Borkle.
What
don't be alone with
evidence?
Borkle. Wait, don't lick Borkle. Don't be alone with Borkle. Don't trust Borkle with kids.
It had the secret identity.
My Borkle related information pieces.
Look, we only have to worry if she starts piecing things together and think that Borkle's the one that's kidnapping the children and bringing them
See,
to the hag.
the only
Oh,
reason he's got a secret. The only reason he's got a secret identity is because he's on a list.
Did you? You didn't think of that, did you?
No.
didn't we
Well-
end the session with discussing a deal?
Oh, Clee has my soul coin.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that
That was
and
last
Borkle-
episode. Yeah, Clee has my soul in a coin.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just reading my list of things I believe.
But do you believe in yourself? You should, because you should buy a Khan T-shirt from the website.
Because if you don't believe in yourself, Hans believes in you.
Sorry, we haven't done. I realise we haven't done a commercial in a while.
New Hans t-shirt out this Valentine's.
Have you ever
Hard
thought that
believes
Hans just
Like,
don't
Oh,
oh,
believe in you?
one out this Valentine's.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day one will be like Hans believes in us.
Yeah. Belief in Hans is not required to get the benefits of the Hans' belief in you.
And we'll
Hans-
also
Hans
guarantee,
belief
we'll
may
also
vary
guarantee that
depending
belief
upon the
in you will
project.
make you stronger. The belief in yourself will make you stronger. One will not actually make you believe you stronger. Please don't try. Please don't do this.
Hans's belief in you does not grant you super strength.
Eclectic Industries does not take responsibility for any accidents, maiming, or restraining
ghostly
orders. given-
possession.
Caused by
restraining orders
Hans's
given-
belief in you.
That's done.
Right.
He also doesn't take responsibility in case you choose to start shooting up a school.
Why would that be related?
What?
Because
What's-
now that they believe in themselves, they believe they can do that.
Oh, God.
You got literally, it's like you've given them the courage to shoot up a school. We don't. That's not on us. That's on you. We're not. No.
It's not that sort of channel.
You call you Mr. Fantastic because that's a long reach you got there.
No, we're just saying we're not responsible for anything it gives you the courage to do,
Well, you're
Yikes.
covering all our bases.
like jumping off a bridge.
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
Please stop. Please stop.
Stop. Please stop. You're covering all our bases a bit too much. I don't like being covered up this much.
It's like when you hear the list of side effects on an American medication advert.
Yeah.
Because it has to say absolutely anything it could possibly lead to. We are not
Hans's
responsible
belief,
for that.
Hans's
That's
belief in
lawsuit.
you does not allow you to become Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. Also, doesn't give you the right to start a Diddy Pie.
Okay, well that's enough of that. Let's continue onwards before we get even more mired down in serial killers and insanity.
Actually, from everything I believe, Borkle is Diddy.
Because
He
I
doesn't
would
have
like to
baby
finish
oil, so
Curse
he
of
doesn't.
Strahd before I turn 50,
Before
which I know
die.
is in 9 years, but still.
Bill Rick,
You
this
give
game's
yourself
going. That could happen.
Give yourself a better, you're giving yourself a better exit than.
I'll turn to the group between mouthfuls of porridge and say, Abby, anybody have other clothing? Abby, not mind blanket poncho, but also very
I-
drafty.
Can I dig through my bag and pull out that teddy bear onesie that was made for me?
That's
I
not
don't
gonna.
think that's going
It's
to fit
made
him.
for a 2-year-old.
Yeah, that's not going to fit him.
He was not specific. He said, anyone else have any other clothing? I had other clothing.
I'm going to hold a shoulder and go, no, sweetheart, that's a bit too small for him. That'll barely work as a hat.
He didn't say he was going to wear it. He just asked if I had some. I had some.
So, oh, well, yeah, that's true. It's okay. He's asking for it so he can wear the
He
absolute
wasn't-
wear.
He wasn't specific.
Specific, darling.
Specific.
First thing we do when we get to Gobbo is taking to elocution lessons.
Election lessons.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not?
No, those are lessons where they electrocute you.
Elocution.
I don't want to be
it means-
electrocuted. Ah!
Elocution, it means talking. And then Borkle walks off humming the modern Major General.
I sang it one time, you ass! And just throw a bowl at his head.
Yeah, because everyone's going to believe he's singing a song about short-stacked goblins.
Yeah.
I'm only humming. and
That's
that
where
was
you
just...
learn that song.
Yeah, that's why I was humming. It wasn't a rib.
It's
No,
okay,
but
I'm
you're
self-conscious
not
about it.
singing.
Look,
You're not humming something from HMS Pinafore. You're humming a particularly racy song.
Yeah, that we learn in elocution lessons, which I've just
Yeah.
been talking about.
Yes,
when
that's
you learn
true,
that
but,
song.
but in my defence, I'm also very self-conscious about it.
Yeah, but
Do
what
I
I'm
have to roll
saying
to
is,
dodge the bowl, by the way?
yeah, but
What?
what I'm saying is that is the equivalent of going like, you know, we learn that in elocution lessons. Slap my bitch up, slap my bitch up. You know, as you
Well,
walk
yeah,
away.
but if that was the song you associated with that class, you might do that.
Yeah, it is, but again, you've got to remember, it's just because they learned it, and it is an essential thing. If you remember at the party, Nux wasn't exactly very comfortable singing it because it's from a different time.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
fair
it's
enough.
from a
So
very,
do
very
I
as
have?
I said, it's from a very racy time.
Okay, so do I have to roll to dodge this bowl that you've thrown at me?
I think it's more of they have to roll to hit you.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So I have to roll an attack then. Can I just
Yes.
use my whip? Since that's my that's like the
This is a whipping.
no to roll for the modifier.
rather than having to do a
Oh,
custom
yeah.
dice roll.
I was about to say, are you starting
Yeah.
to whip Orkle? This is getting a bit racy over here.
Okay, it's a 17.
Okay, what's
believe
his
that would
passive
hit it.
perception?
My passive perception is, oh, well, my perception, what, 13. No, 12. Passive perception.
No, so you're not aware it's sailing at the back of your head.
But it's
So what are we
easy
doing
to
about
walk with
Obby's
flying
clothes?
objects.
So basically, it's splatting on the back of your head.
Oh! Back shot! Boom!
That wasn't a rib. I was just thinking of elocution lessons.
Borkle, you know that song, it makes me uncomfortable.
All right. I forgot. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
Well,
throwing
we-
the bomb.
What are we doing about Obby's clothes?
Well, there's the alternative to not finding him clothes is harrowing indeed.
Doesn't
Bobby can ask Haig. I'm sure she has something.
doesn't your sister make all of your outfits?
Hey, if you want to look, yes, she does. She makes some of my outfits. I suppose we could ask her, but at this point in time, look, trust me. Do not ask her to do something.
Please hurry up and to be moving along? We do need
like the-
these rooms.
We're literally just waiting for Clee
need,
to finish.
You
I
know,
like to think Clee is standing on top of this hill outside, putting something together. Just
fresh
right.
ingredients.
Okay. I'll go. I'll
Fresh
tell you what.
ingredients.
Okay, I'm on my way. Da-da-da.
We're gonna
I'll
do
get-
this
I'll
in
get-
the most weeby way possible.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Edith and I'm gonna carry her out so we can go talk to Clee.
So I have fashioned a dowsing rod from a weapon handle and 2 pieces of metal and a gem,
Nice.
and I'm gonna hold it
Okay.
up to my eye, to my face, and go, "I, a Thundera, give me sight beyond sight." As I cast locate object, and the 2 bits of metal curve around my eyes, and I'm scanning the horizon for 1,000 meters to see if I can spot her.
1,000 meters.
No, it's 1,000. Is it what is it?
1,000 mi-
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet.
That even less.
It is even less.
Yeah, that's a
Because
tiny distance.
Luckily, we're on top of a giant hill.
Who knows? You might just get lucky and find like the edge of a pie.
That's 300 meters. That's 304.
I didn't say this was a great plan.
Yeah, it's 1/10 of a mile.
Yeah,
She
that,
might be in this area.
that's gracious. A good pair of glasses allows you to see that far on the hill.
I was gonna say our human vision's only like 160 feet. That is like 16 times further than you can
Yeah.
see.
Given that we can see to the horizon and make a distance from the horizon, and
Yeah,
that
but this is a spell that is supposed to be so that you can primarily find
Yeah, this will
small
just-
objects in that vast area. That is like finding a piece of straw in a male student's flat.
So if
Yeah,
she's
like-
in
like
this area,
without human vision, we can still see things. For
Oh yeah, I just
about
meant
3
like something the size of a
I'm not
watch
saying
in that
we
distance.
can all vision it into this.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pushing back at the idea that we can only see to 160 feet.
no.
Because
that's
if
game
the
terms.
case, I can't
Yeah.
see across the river I live by.
No, but if she's within 1,000 feet, I'll know.
Exactly where she is. But
which is great because we are surrounded by dense woods and forest and fog. We
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to spot her.
The thing is, I'm going to be a little bit generous with that one. And I'm going to say that you do get a direction. Like, you do feel the pull. Hold on, let me just pull up my map. Okay. So you are... Okay, you're old bone grinder. You do feel a pull towards the southwest. So, yeah.
Is that back towards the first village?
No, that would be the south. That would be the southeast.
All right.
Southwest is towards the mountains. Well, the singular mountain you can see from here. It's just before. From here, you could see. Given the size of Barovia, you can see the fog from here. Because you're up on a hill, so you're also high up as well. So you can see, like, to your east, you can see Ravenloft. You can see the vineyards to the west. Well, no, you can't see the vineyards to the west because there's hills in the way, which are higher. But to the south, you can see a hill range and a mountain, and you are feeling a pull towards there.
She's always a pain in the ass.
So, what are the others going to do?
Well, I was coming out to check on her anyway, and I picked up Edith to carry her.
Because the rest of you are
Well,
basically shooed outside.
Yeah, we're all leaving, I think.
And Obi didn't get to ask for clothes.
Well, you know, because they need these rooms for more murders.
Yeah, now, Hattel.
Well, yeah, I'm not pretending these people are nice people, and they are literally going to be bringing more kids in to kill.
Of course not. Of course not. They need the room for bipedal sheep.
Yeah, they're going to Five Nights at Freddy's to people.
So yes, so let's jump to back outside. This one. No, that's not it. That's what I get for calling my maps booger aids.
If you'd like to donate to Booger Aid, feed the world. Pick that knows it's.
Ah, there we go. That's the one I wanted. So yeah, Maganath is basically leading you back out of the windmill, and so yes, you can all clear up. You can all. You know what we told you to do.
Mm-hmm.
What you do with it now is it's up to you. Just keep it quiet.
Of course. Thank you for the hospitality.
And just remember, it's only use it against him. If you use it
Crystal
on
clear.
anyone, if you use it on anyone else, the spirits will become aware of it. They will come for you during the night.
Because it's a source of ending them.
Yes.
Ah,
And they
if it
would
does
rather
that
have
to him.
anything rather than this.
Very well. I'll make sure that the little one. We have someone in mind to wield it. Probably better than we can. We're hoping that my sister has found her with her spell. Let's hope we can free you from this place. And I'm just gonna give a respectful nod and then head over to where Klee is. Hopefully lightning hasn't struck her.
Jumanji, didn't we swear not to tell anyone about this weapon at all?
We can give it to someone without necessarily telling them what it is.
Yeah, we just need to be careful about what we say.
Yeah, we've got to be very careful about what we say. All I've said is we know someone who might be better suited for it.
Yeah.
But we were also trying to track where they went anyway, because long and short of it, she's like her decision could easily affect what goes on.
Yeah.
Depending on what she wants to do. Kind of bystanders in that regard.
I was mostly bringing it up because it has been a month since we made that deal.
Yeah, we're not allowed to dob the witches in, I believe, is the.
We're not allowed to dob the witches. We're not allowed to let anyone know that they had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we could say, for all anyone else knows, they could say, "Look, a meteorite came down. An alien with 6 butts gave it to us." Seal came out of a lake singing "Kiss from a Rose" and then just dropped this thing.
Strange woman lying in a pond gave it to us and said,
"Yes, a watery tart gave us the sword."
Yes,
and now
you're an emperor now.
Yeah, well, no, we only have to worry if we hand it to her and she suddenly goes, "I am now king."
I was going to say that only counts if Rose throws it at you.
Well,
strange women lying in swords distributing
No, a large man with wild hair turned up, with tattoos all over his body, gave me this weapon and said, "You're welcome." Didn't explain anything and then buggered off.
He said something about moving the sun, though.
Watery. Rose fell in a lake and threw it at me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm now emperor.
Seems legit.
Well,
Yeah.
certainly mayor at least.
That's how Borkul became king of Barovia.
That's how I became the ruler of Egypt.
Because Rose fell in a lake and threw a sword at him.
Where did you find this Egyptian lake?
In Barovia.
Denial.
It was denial. She fell into denial, is what it was.
Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, so are you going to catch the others up on your tracking?
It's like, we're going up that mountain there.
That mountain there?
Abby think should go to town or something first. Abby not feel like he dressed for mountains.
No, we did get some winter jackets. Remember?
Abby jacket too small.
Actually, I think the clothes were too big for us.
Yeah, that is a point. They
Oh,
were
was it?
they were a bit big.
Oh,
So
okay.
So
Yeah, they were big because that guy I rizzed up at the clothing shop sent some winter clothing just in case.
Ah,
So-
gotcha.
Obby actually has an outfit that fits him.
Well, yeah, technically, it's almost like it's almost convenient, isn't it?
Is there boots too? Because
Yeah, it's a full, yeah. He gave us full. If I remember correctly, he gave us full winter outfits.
After that, we can mug someone on the road.
And even if it doesn't fit, we can alter. For us, I think we were planning to alter them a little bit anyway. Take a few inches
okay.
off and whatnot.
Well,
We
yeah,
can
because
probably
they were
make 'em
adults.
workable.
They were adult clothes, so it would have been.
Yeah, so Obby's fine. It's just the rest of us would have to modify them slightly, which
Yeah.
I think
It's all-
I think a few of us can do real quick, and then we've got winter clothing for climbing up the mountain for dealing with cold temperatures.
It also
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a long rest before we have to worry about that, though.
Well, yeah. There was also a little question that I was thinking that because of actually I don't think armor affects Obby, so I don't think it matters as much. But I was thinking with him having a lack of clothes, it might affect his AC.
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
wear
I
armor.
have to have at least a robe or something.
Yeah, that's
So
Well, the
clothing.
winter clothes should count fine, right? They're cloth.
Yeah,
Well,
winter
well,
clothes would be
winter clothes-
fine. It's not armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking is the winter clothes should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there you go.
The winter clothes specifically lists boots in its description.
Hmm.
So it basically, you will be fully covered when it's fully deployed. Like,
Yeah.
there will be an inch of skin visible. Because, of course, this is at the time where it's just all like we're relying on leathers and furs. And so the solution was quick, 3 layers, and it takes you 10 minutes to get your mouth uncovered to have a sip of liquid.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That much better. I'll be not like that breeze he is getting underneath Poncho.
Well, shall we set up? Well, we shouldn't
I'm
need
just
the
looking for
rest of
everyone
the-
on the map. Okay. Oh.
We'll be worrying about the coolness around his crystal balls.
If
Well,
they're still
I think
there.
he's hoping. I think he's hoping to be dressed warmer before they turned into crystals.
Yes.
And fall into some
well-
drink.
Now that Obby's got his memories, he's not as concerned with those parts anyway because he could wake up and he could be entirely different, not even have them at all,
That's true.
because he could be surprised by gender changes and all sorts of things.
So Borkle may end up being the only dude in the party at some point. Though also at the fair rate, Borkle may be eaten because the thing that's filling his eating quota, his wife, is not here.
Okay. Oh, there's the town. There's the town. There's the road. There you are.
So put on the clothes, and then I'm going to tie back my ears because they are like, I believe it's like almost like a foot long.
There we are.
Let's move you there so you're a little bit more in the area you were supposed to be. There you go.
Cross country time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not going to be attacked in the night. Because I am going to be useless for the near future in that case.
Well, the problem is heading this way, you're going to be attacked during the day
Oh, that-
and during the night.
All the time.
The day
Yeah.
is fine, I can help with that. It's the night that's the worry for me. Because I am useless.
Because it's going to be slow travelling. Because it's all up and down hills.
Although I think
And I
it
assume you're
might
not
be
going to want to
quicker.
head through the rivers.
Probably not.
Given what we've seen in them,
Oh no, you can get to the mountain without going through any rivers. But there is only one way. Oh yeah, there's only one way you can go. And that's to head to the Sulka Pass. So which way are you going to head? South?
I think we'd be better off sticking to that tree line at least.
yeah, we don't know the terrain of this area, do we?
No,
Can I
only
use my
what
survival skills
only
to make an
what was-
educated guess.
only what you picked up from looking from the hill.
Hmm.
There are no forests directly south, so in your path. It is just hills. So your best bet would be to camp probably on one of the hills, because then at least nothing could surprise you.
Or maybe with the back to the water in that divot there. Because we could go across the top of that hill line, straight down, and then there's that circle in cove there which we could camp at.
The only thing. Okay. Well, if everyone's happy with that, I would say you can get to the first lake. That's sort of where the two things meet by the end of the day. So you'd be camping there. By, as I said, by the only large body of water south of you.
Yeah.
If everyone's happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be... It'd only be one roll, so... Cause it's not that far. Okay, I will roll.
All right, which body of water? Just to double check.
The big one.
Directly south
The
of where they
giant
are on
one?
the map, there is a tiny body of water. Hold on.
Yeah.
On stream, I'll just pull the map down a bit so you can see it. It's pretty much
Okay.
just to the left of where there. Should be up now.
Just waiting for the stream to update. The reason I asked because I wasn't sure where my token was.
Yeah, on this map, your tokens are pretty small
We're up here.
because otherwise you would occupy like quite a heavy distance.
Okay.
It'd make it
World
seem
map.
like you're like camped out over 3 or 4 miles.
Welcome to the Lord of the Rings part of the thing where we walk, at work, at work.
Just don't make nice crispy bacon in the middle of the night.
Yeah, not down here. The freaking wolves will be on you easily.
They will come on you in the wild in some remote place where there is no help. Actual line from the book.
They will
Yeah.
come for you.
I should say these wolves are going to do what?
They mostly come at
No,
night.
I was going to say that was what Thingy said earlier on. You know, he come up to your waist.
Oh,
Hence my comment in the chat. Did Borko just describe Obby as having cum gutters?
oh God.
Oh my god.
Gee-
Obvious rips.
My God,
Cum gutters.
like feet on that, on those. Ah!
Sorry?
And the ticket. Yeah, the tickets, please, guy.
Yeah. Ticket, please, guys. It's ripped. That's what they've discovered about. That's what they've discovered about Obby today. Obby's ripped.
I was going to say, with his strength score, he probably isn't.
Isn't Aubrey?
So he's got like a paunch, like a big old beer belly.
No, he just skips arm day. That's the problem. He works the middle, but not the arms or the legs.
I will point out, compared to me and Borkle, Obby is ripped.
Yeah,
Because we've got even more strength than him.
Yeah, my strength is my dump stat.
I just like we're all
Bobby
out of shape,
believes
so
in
we're
a
just
strong core.
after a long.
yeah.
walk,
You've
we're
just
all,
got a very strong core.
Speak for yourself.
Bobby likes to do planks till he cries.
Yeah.
I have a +4 in Dex and a +3 in Strength. I am fucking stacked. on the
Okay,
abilities-
roll for random
on
encounters.
physicals.
Who do you want to roll?
16. Okay, during the day, I think it was 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, you're fine.
Yay!
Let's walk over here.
I know I know the chances of it happening while you're in the wild is more, but I know it's not that much more. It's if you were
To be fair,
traveling at the
least-
night, then that would have failed.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least we're in a field as well. It's open ground, at least.
Yeah. This is why I'm saying, like, your two blessed places are like the hills, because it's very hard for things to sneak uphill on you.
Unless the hill is the monster itself.
Yes, but it's not a giant xenomorph.
Yes, thankfully.
I was going to say that's a very good impression of Jack.
But what if it wasn't?
Oh,
Which is quite ironic because he actually mentioned that yesterday.
did you?
Jack actually mentioned that yesterday, the xenomorph that is a hill.
No, I mentioned that yesterday.
Oh, I thought he did as well.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it wrong then. Okay, so... yeah, it's the evening. So...
Right. Setting up the campage.
Yeah, camping time.
So I'm guessing I'm asleep now because pie.
Yeah, you're the only one who's having a nice night's sleep.
Excellent.
Is
Also,
it wrong
I
that I want to hang him up like a scarecrow so it looks like someone is on watch?
Yeah. I am going to ask before the pie takes me and examine the sword and the armor I stole from the Burgermeister.
Yeah, as I said, you're not in any rush to make camp. You'll have made camp in plenty of time to do anything that you want to do before the long rest.
Yeah. So make sure that I actually ask this time rather than going, oh, I need to do that. Oh, it's too late. I'm asleep now.
Yeah, I'll have a good look at those while we're...
Is there anything else you need him to check? Or feel he should check?
I'm double checking in my inventory because I think there's the signet ring which I was wanting to get looked at, but I don't think that. And the only other thing I've got noted are the spiked silver rings with amber stone, which we've already identified. So yeah, it's the bedroll, the rapier, and the signet ring, which I don't think is magical, but I want to be sure. So, yeah. Stabby, stabby, protect from stabby, stabby, and ooh, ring.
Okay.
We can run through them.
Yeah. What type of armor was it?
It was a breastplate, I believe. I'm double checking as it's in my backpack. Yeah, breastplate taken from the Burgermeister.
Oh, from the Burgermeister's house, yeah.
Yeah. His armor, his sword, his signet ring. From when I went on my little murder date with Strahd.
Okay, well, once, when, yeah, if you want to roll to identify them.
But it's not a roll, it's just the spell identifier will tell me if it's magical in any properties.
Okay. Okay, so start with the armor, so breastplate. Okay, it's an armor of necrotic resistance.
Okay.
Useful.
Who can actually use a breastplate?
It's a medium armor, so I believe I actually can. No, I can't. It's a light armor that I can use. I don't think any of us actually can use it, but given that we can give it to, I've just forgotten her name, which is really bad as we're looking for her.
Wait, we're just
Irina.
gonna
Actually,
fully
I'm
armor
pretty
her up.
sure Clee, Borkle, and I can use it.
Oh yeah, Borkle has levels in fighter.
Fighter.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
we'll
said
sort
fighter,
that
but
out.
I initially I heard biter, and I
Yeah,
thought
he's got levels in Borkle by
Well, I mean, it's
Got another
contagious,
one.
isn't it?
Get him!
that levels in dirty fighting.
Okay, the rapier. I'm looking for stuff that would be appropriate for this guy who is just a lazy, sort of kind of useless guy. Something that would be appropriate for him, like posh, showy offy, and
The
kind
Golden
of
Sword of Paul.
inept for him.
Keep off
And I think
going.
I've just found the perfect one. Dancing rapier.
God.
Because then he didn't actually have to wield it himself.
Yeah, and just added those and removing the stand-ins I had of them. Dancing rapier. Let's have a look.
Oh,
at
and the
what
last
that
one
was.
was his signet ring. So the ring.
You hadn't said that was magical. I took it because it looked important. So,
Hmm.
so I just thought I'd have that check as having everything else checked.
Ring of cold resistance.
Okay.
That might be useful where you're going.
Well, as I said, it's the sort of thing a rich person would have if they were kind of, incompetent and kind of lazy and didn't want to get murdered. So yeah, a ring of cold is more like, oh,
I'm surprised his rapier wasn't the like a rapier of a lamb, so it could tell him to run. Because that's more of a cowardly weapon.
The problem with that is he can't defend. He's got guards and stuff to warn him of that.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's more the sword, think of it like the guy from Rune Soldier who was really shit in fights. And was like, the only reason why he got to the top of that fighting tournament was because the sword did all the fighting for him. Yeah. And he just pretended to do it. Because it was just sort of a way of not getting himself in fights.
Now, if he was going to have any other ring, it should probably have been a ring of protection.
I thought that might be a little bit... Because, it's the town's protection, then he's got the ring of he's got the armor that protects him from necromantic damage. Yeah. He's got a sword that fights for him, so he can actually run away while that's defending him.
He has a ring of garlic cloud.
And he's got a
fine mist of garlic spray.
He's got a ring that allows him to go and hide where it's cold and not get affected by it.
Yeah.
Like, I can go and hide somewhere cold and it won't hurt me. Because I'm useless.
So,
just in case all the other things fail.
Yeah. Well, the armor's no use to me. Who would like it?
I mean, if you're not going to use it, I suppose I'll take it. Would it hamper my stealth, actually?
No.
I think breastplate's the only one that doesn't.
Yeah, breastplate is the only piece of medium armor that doesn't.
Okay, yeah, cool. I'll take that off your hands, Uncle Shanker, if you won't be needing it.
Okay. I hand it over.
Okay, so okay. What am I adding to my inventory? What's the name on that?
Armor of necrotic resistance breastplate. It's searchable if you do manage inventory and then add items. Just make sure. Or armor of necrotic resistance.
Okay, yep. It's loading. Armor of necrotic. Armor of necrotic resistance breastplate.
Yeah.
That's the one. Add to equipment. Oh. It actually has a lower AC than I already have.
If you equip it, you can add. You should get your dex bonus on top of it.
Yeah, we'll go up +2, I believe.
Oh, well then my AC is the same.
Yeah, but you'll be resistant to necrotic damage, which means you take half.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle Shanker.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if I should set up a turret to catch us some lunch.
Well, the less we have to use our rations, the better. Because we are about to go climbing up a mountain.
I'm literally going to set up a bird turret.
Yeah. I'm going to spend some time attuning to the rapier and the signet ring.
I'm going to attune to the armor, I suppose.
Okay. So, you can have your long rest now.
Yeah.
I have
Mhm.
no choice. I get my long rest when doesn't a blood no, does a blood hunter have something that they need to regenerate by taking long rests or not? Granted, we haven't used anything since the last long rest.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a couple of things, but I haven't used any of them, so.
Okay, well, assuming no one
Sure, just-
has anything else to do before
I
the long
will
rest.
I will stack as we're going to sleep. I will stack aid on all of us. So if anything happens while we're asleep, we all have 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Well, no, we have 10 extra health. Sorry, until
Well, I have 11.
until the morning.
Before
I
we
already
go
had
to sleep,
Hmm?
can I go around the edge of our camp?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah,
As I
And
said,
use-
I'm not.
and
I'm
use-
not rushing. I'm not rushing you to
No,
sleep.
no, no.
As I said,
I'm going to make a giant earthen 5-foot ring around our camp. I'm just going to use mold earth to make huge 5-foot barricades and
Yeah,
enclose
Maury,
our camp.
these aren't temporary hit points. Sorry, they're extra hit points. Your max HP will go up until we wake up by 10.
It's 10 on the 8, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you think that's a good idea, Clee?
It's quite sound.
Yeah, I'm just going to use mold earth to make a huge, giant stone earthen ring around us. As I can do 5 feet every 6 seconds.
it's a solid idea.
Earthbend. I'm going to earthbender this shit.
Even if it's just on the ring of the camp as a sort of half cover measure, it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's what I
It
thought.
would-
I was like, oh, I've got mold earth. Why am I
It
not
would
doing
put
something
off.
with this?
It would put off minor things, like things that was too small or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Or
let's
and
roll
as said,
for
as
the-
it'll be pitch black. Well, as it's pitch black, something might just run into it if they don't
Okay.
have great dark vision.
Roll for the 2 potential random encounters during the night. Ooh. Fail on 1. That's
Franz
annoying.
von Zarevich rolled a 20.
It seemed appropriate to use his one to roll.
Yes. And terrifying when we see him roll a 20.
Yes.
Well,
But
those barriers are good.
it's friendly. It's friendly Strahd. It's
Yeah.
smiling Strahd.
2d20, 1 plus 19.
Oh, good gob.
No,
Good God.
Okay. That's annoying. Okay, what's the random encounter? Pardon me. No, I don't want to find the monsters. Okay, this was the bit I was after. That's a Barovia random encounters. No, random encounters in area.
in Barovia? Well, I never. You'd think an area be overrun by creatures of absolute horror and vampires would be perfect to walk around in.
There we go. Nighttime ones. Okay, next roll.
The dark of the night, creatures will find you.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
We're not getting a lot of sleep, I don't think.
Yeah, that's not the
But that
potential
may result in
problem.
me dying.
It's whether this would actually come after you or not.
It's just Strahd having a stroll. Right?
What? So
Alright.
we've got Strahd running through the hills, singing "The Hills Are Alive" with the sound of music.
It's a guilty pleasure.
It's just no, it's cardio. I do it every night.
Just because I'm
I'm
dead
making
does
good,
not mean
I'm
I
good,
cannot
making
work.
good
I
fog.
can-
I'm making good progress on this fog walk.
on this fog walk.
Can't get enough of that cookie crisp.
Yes, but forgot to put the fog lights in.
Okay, this is annoying.
That'd be a turn up. That'd be a turn up. Strahd is suddenly
Okay,
hit
this
by
is-
a car during.
Okay, this is annoying.
Okay, go on.
Okay, this
Strahd
is
walks past.
this
I'm
is
just gonna give him some water.
okay. This must be a thing because it's like, okay, it's a creature that's not a creature.
He's a mimic.
No. For example, nighttime random encounters in Barovia. 1, ghost.
It's an owl bear.
You mouse over it, and you get ghost. You know, it's got a link to ghosts, hunting traps, graves, trinkets, corpses, hidden bundle. Yeah, okay. Skeletal rider. It's no link. It doesn't exist.
So it's nothing.
It's not
then.
in the
We're
book.
attacked
It's
by-
not in the book.
So it's nothing. We're
Everything
attacked by
else.
Nothing.
Everything else. Every other creature has a link to it. Either in the rules or the book or something. I just looked for Skeletal Rider. He doesn't exist. There is
It's like, here comes something. You hear the
there's
danger
something.
music, and it's like, just kidding.
404
No, I think it's-
monster not found.
So basically, we're being attacked by the existential crisis of dread of nothing, emptiness, nihilism in general.
Yeah, I'm
thrown
just
into our skull.
googling it because it's like
all of a sudden, everyone's in a mood.
What's going on is we're just hearing the sound of skeletal horse hooves going past all night. Because it
Yeah.
has actually been flummoxed by the fact there's a bit of earth in front of it now.
There's a slight incline. I'm confused.
Or maybe it does what the Yeti mobile did for the last few days and tries to climb over, but it just keeps flying all the way over it overnight.
yeah, it comes at you too fast. Skeletal horseman, but it's not that. It's not that. That's different. That's a whole different thing.
I've found what it could. Oh wait, no, it's definitely not that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sounds
looking
like
at. It's like, okay, the only things with names
Monstrous
close to it,
Compendium.
it's not that because it's like death. It's either a skeleton creature that's not worth fighting because it's like 200 XP and like a level 1 creature.
All right, here we go. So this is a problem that they had. They didn't put it in. Technically, from what they've read, it's literally just a skeleton and a warhorse.
Oh, it's just a skeleton and a skeletal warhorse.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna skip it. It's just
It's literally a skeleton on a warhorse.
yeah. It just rides past during the night. Whoever's on watch. If you really feel like waving to it, you can.
Evening.
Evening.
Nice.
It tries to acknowledge you, but it can't speak.
That's when Borkle goes, "Evening, Cliff," and it just goes, "Fuck off, white boy." Just
See, now I would be a dick because I know what I would make it.
Oh, I know, but as I said, it's I don't want to have another.
I would make it a Deathless Rider.
Yeah, but as I said,
And by
everything
itself,
else, everything,
isn't on fire, is it? Where it's flaming head and it's got a load of chains
everything.
and stuff.
I have
everything
that.
is-
I have a
it is-
Doulahan.
It is literally the lowest level of creature you can encounter.
Yeah, it's a
On the
skeleton.
chart, everything above it, aside from the ghost, is like, it's a bat swarm. It's
Actually, I'm pretty
it's-
sure that came in
bat swarm,
Van Richten's.
direwolf. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, this is, even on the actual D&D Beyond, it's not saying anything. It's not giving me a link or anything. It's just
It just
skeletal
it just
rider.
rides- It just rides
So you could
past
do
with
what you
the
did on
British
our
are coming.
first campaign, where you're
Yeah,
like,
and-
"Oh yeah, goblins are weak. It'll not be a problem for you guys. Here's 30."
Yeah. I'm not doing that. I've learnt my lesson.
Oh no, wouldn't
I'm
it be
not
more
having
menacing?
skeletal cavalry
Wait,
attack you
wouldn't
while you
this be
sleep.
more menacing if it was just on the hillside looking at us all night?
Yeah.
Just like it knows we're here.
It knows we're
watching
here.
us.
It's just trying to figure out what the fuck you even
No,
are.
no. The thing is, if it knows we're here, it means Strahd knows we're here. That would be
He's
more
just
menacing.
staring at us ominously.
Oh, I forgot they were in Van Richten's.
That's the thing. It's like you've got a horseman.
Why would it be
Patrolling
in
the
Van
plains.
Richten's if it's...
No, I was looking at a different creature. I forgot Nosferatu's were in Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
I think that's
Okay.
more menacing in itself. That means Strahd knows we're out here because it's just a horseman on the hillside watching us.
Mm,
That's more menacing
I'd-
because it's like
No, you want a good one, Hawk. A vampiric mind flayer.
no, we don't
oh,
want that.
fuck off.
A, why on earth would there be a
No.
mind player
No.
in Barovia?
No.
2, that's more powerful than
No,
Strahd is.
no. It's not no Doulahan.
No, because it's a dead
No.
one. It's a dead one. It's an undead one.
It's
so
not,
it's...
Cliff, it's not a fucking Doulahan.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying it's just it's just literally that's more menacing for me because now Strahd
Yeah.
knows we're here. He's just got a horseman watching us from a distance, and it's like, yeah, what we're doing isn't stealthy anymore. We now, that would fill us with more fear than anything else because it's like, no, he knows we're out here, and he's just watching us.
Or someone is. We just assume it's Strahd.
Yeah,
Whispering
that's
ice.
more menacing.
Actually, you've got a good... Given my flippant way of saying it, just sort of goes and nods at you. You're actually more likely to believe it is Strahd.
Yeah, I said that's more paranoid than anything else. It's like
Because it didn't
Okay.
attack.
he knows we're here. He knows what we're doing.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
He's not...
Just starts
he's-
shaking nuts. He knows what we're doing.
Just because
Oh,
he knows
come
we're
off it.
here doesn't mean he knows why.
It's not thingy. It's not the head of Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Tree
There you go.
Dodgers. Tree Dodgers Union. There's no mind flare in Barovia.
He's always one
Lol.
step ahead of me. He knows what we're doing.
So Clee is working themselves into a panic.
Yeah.
She's just like sitting there going, he knows we're here. What does that mean? I need to. She starts drawing in at the ground, going, what does that fucking mean?
Okay. Well, we're on to day 15. Okay, who was taking the morning watch?
I think Clee would because she set up a turret for morning birds. In case any,
Fucking legends.
no, just in case any ducks come along, she'll just have a turret ready going, I'm going to get breakfast. There's one. There's no one. as they get forced out. They get a force bolt out of the sky.
Okay, so is everyone going to just have breakfast and then move on?
Yep.
I need to make my saves for.
Oh yes, sorry.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh God, this might be
Yeah.
the last one. Okay, I'm gonna guidance you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a
That's
fail.
an 11. Yeah.
Because you've got to get like 20 something now.
Yeah, and
2d4. I'm not going to do that.
And at most, I can get to 19 if I hit 8 on 2d4 that we have been able to give in the past. So, yeah. Hey, I've collected all the pies on the screen.
Achievement
What
unlocked.
do you mean that's a bad thing?
Achievement unlocked.
Who ate all the pies?
Speaking of, time to remove another one from my inventory.
Gives you the cosmetic item pie stains. You may add the pie stains to any piece of clothing you are wearing.
Let's be honest, with the clothing I am wearing, it is not noticeable.
See,
Right.
I'd have made it gives you access to the downloadable, gives you access to the pie suit decorative DLC, decorative item. Increases your apparent weight to maximum, so it becomes like a fat suit, ring of fat suit. Like
I've become. Am I about to expand like Violet Beauregard?
Yeah, basically you look like that. It's like, you know, you fat bleep, you fat bleep. You ate all the pies.
Just roll them
Just for the achievement. Oh, we can actually say it because he's here. Thanks for doing that, Dan Daddy. You got us the achievement.
Ooh. Put it on the hardest difficulty, Dad.
I understand there was a Ollie's never beating the allegations of if it's hard, he just passes it off to me.
I mean, with Hitman, that's exactly what I've been doing. So
No. It was when you said like, okay, when I'm doing a level, I'm just going to finish the level. When Dan does the level, he's going to grind the level until he gets me an achievement. That's where I was like, Do it again for me, Dan Daddy. I need the achievements.
I need these achievements to get more money off my stuff.
Well, no, the only rule was I wasn't allowed to save and reload. Because, like, I mean, the idea was.
But
at the time that
Dan's
I would be
allowed to if he's
haphazard
getting
and
you
funny.
achievements.
It helps that I also know how to get the achievements.
I know, but it was just the way Ollie said it at the time. It was like,
I've got to figure out what game I should be. I've just been told I'm allowed to buy a game for my birthday.
Oh, that's always a dangerous thing, isn't
I
it?
know. I was sitting there going,
okay,
"Ooh,
so
I have no idea."
which direction are you going to continue going?
If your little crack.
Well, I got a quick question. So, I'm no longer doing the memory stuff
Nope.
at all?
Nope.
Okay. Do I need to find another defect thing?
No, because it's just naturally come to an end.
Okay.
So, no, it's fine.
And as we wake, do I have any changes?
No, you're at your full proper size again. You're just as I said, you just remember more. Your memory is just coming back. So you remember, you know, the whole thing about the circus is now like, oh, that's what it was. So whatever you decide about the circus, you know, were you actually in the circus? or did you just watch it, or did you just see a poster of it? You know, that's all you know now. If you want to actually share with people what you know,
Of course,
that's
you
up to you.
continue to bullshit.
Yeah, if you want to continue to do that, you can do, because no one's going to know aside from you.
You want to do your locate object thing again?
Okay. What's it?
I
Oh,
assume
that
you'd want to do it when we get to like down by the bridge or something a bit closer. I just wonder if we follow the river down, we could get to that bridge.
Mm.
And to be
I mean,
fair,
the
having
the bridge. Yeah, that would be fine.
because having
That would
having
only
something
take you.
blocking
That would
one
take you
side
most
would
of the
be
day
easier.
to get down there because it is quite hilly terrain.
Yeah.
Where you're heading.
Because it's kind of safer to have one side to the water, because then we've only got to worry about what's coming.
You could literally camp on the bridge
Yeah, that was my sort of.
because then it's
We
a
hide under
bottleneck.
the bridge.
Yeah,
Under
but
the bridge.
on the flip side, if we camp on the bridge, we're going to have to deal with all the undead horsemen going back and forth on their business. We could just set up a lucrative toll system on the bridge.
I just imagine one coming up with a pizza. It's like, did you order pizza? Yeah, from the last one that came past.
Ow,
Well, if you
pizza
wanted,
doesn't
I was
even exist
going to
on
say
Barovia.
if you want an idea, you could always sit up on the bridge, and then try get whoever's the best of you at intimidation to be like, yeah, this is the Strahd toll road.
It's the Strahd road.
Of course, he'll know exactly. He'd know exactly
And
what
he
we're
would
doing
laugh
every
his
time we
arse
get
off
it. Yeah,
because
but
it's
also-
so stupid. It's like,
but also
What?
by invoking his name, they also know that Strahd is watching, and
Yeah.
therefore are more likely to pay
Yeah.
the taxes.
You just
The
Yeah.
tax.
hold someone up on the bridge.
Well, they would figure that if we're not worried that he's watching, we're probably telling the truth.
if you got the balls to say his name in Barovia and be that flippant,
Yeah, drop
you've
it.
either got to be pretty smart, or you've either got to be pretty brave or pretty freaking stupid.
Well, again, considering how friendly we were with him at the party and the absolute trauma we caused Van Richten. Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to continue down to the bridge now,
Yeah, I think that would be the safest route.
okay. So halfway down, let's get your 2 mandatory encounters during the day. Oh, that's one fail.
No.
Random encounter. Something maybe that's not a thing that doesn't exist.
It's that
Within
horseman
the
again,
game.
We're just walking around.
If it's an 8, I'm going to be pissed. No,
Oh,
it's an
nice.
18.
Okay.
Yay.
18. Oh, it's more of those freaking needle blights.
Oh.
Should we just walk off and leave them?
You
I
can
think I'll
do.
just stand here until they die.
Just leave. It's like, really? No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll to see how many of them there are.
If it's just one, it's like, I feel like we leave it.
No, the minimum it can be is 2. But to be honest, yeah, there's 4 of them. So that's a D. That's an 8. That's a. I'm just gonna do it as like you won because that's just.
So we auto one.
But yeah,
You just-
auto
I
battle
walk
it.
past them. I walk past them and cast
Because
walk
they're
in
not going to
past
hurt
them,
you.
we just walk off.
I'm
They're,
surprised.
they're just.
Well,
Remember, these are
well,
the things that literally fire pine needles at you. It's like.
Okay, well, cue the world map music.
It's because you're cycling. And you're on the bridge.
Clee reaches into a bag, pulls out a flag. I claim this bridge in the name of Gobbo. Just stick it.
I
I'll be
claim
honest,
this bridge in the name of Mars.
Isn't that lovely?
I'll
You
be
reach a
honest,
gravel road, which travels across the bridge and up onto, and up the mountain. The bridge is stone and spans the Lunar River. Wind and snow make the travel up the mountain treacherous. But you have warm clothing, so you don't need to worry about freezing to death.
Fucking backstabbing mounting.
Yes. Oh, at least we got the warm clothes.
The bridge.
If anyone need walking stick, I'll be having one extra.
The bridge does have portcullises on both ends. It's an ornate bridge. It's actually much larger than the map implies. The stone on both sides couldn't be scaled without proper climbing equipment. It's a proper defensive bridge. The portcullises were up when you arrived. The stone is fitted. It's a very, as I said, it's a very ornate bridge with guard towers.
Welcome to Fort Gobard.
Doesn't seem to be anyone on top of it. There's no. Oh.
Is it the Sri Lanka Pass Bridge?
It is the. Yes. The gatehouse is 30 feet high with adjoining walls 20 feet high and lined with stone spikes. You've kind of circumvented it entirely and come at it from the opposite side. But you haven't bypassed it in the way that this is describing, so... Oh, okay. It's okay. As you approach, okay, I'm not going to have you on the bridge straight away because I just read something I should have mentioned. If this is, hold on, I might be getting muddled up.
No, someone beat us to the idea of the Strahd toll booth.
Damn.
Shove a rock to the left. Okay, the thing is, you're approaching it from the back, so you could see. That's the problem. On one picture, it seems to be the river, but on the other picture, it seems to be the further away. Hold on, I'm just double checking where it is. Because it's the other road going. Because on all the pictures, I don't think it's that, because that's the actual location. Yeah, it must be this, but for some reason they've turned the map sideways. Yeah, for some reason, instead of having the map... Yeah, they've just made the map sideways. That doesn't make sense. Hold on, that's not the same place. Because the road goes the other way. What?
The bridge is further north. Is
I know. Yeah, the bridge is further. This bridge is further north. That's why. Oh no, it can't be the one that's further north because it mentions the mountain, and it also mentions Lake Luna, which is the lake that is there. Just on that's what it is. I can see it now. Yeah, the map is basically from our perspective upside down.
Oh.
So you're approaching it. Hold on. I'll shunt you into the actual map so you can see what I'm talking about. Because there is a proper map of this one. But what's happened is you've approached it from a weird angle. And that's what's getting me all muddled up.
Well, we are goblins. We never approach anything in the logical way.
Well, as I said, it's because the I bet there isn't actually a map of this one, even though there's a map in the book.
That is the way.
It is the way.
Yeah, there is. Oh, that's just typical. There isn't actually a map in the game. Basically, what you have is
That's why I think Ollie should play next. He should play like a cleric or something.
I put a map in the chat.
So he can say, "This is the way."
This is the way.
You could be a forge cleric.
I thought you wanted me
So,
to
yeah.
play a bard next.
okay. So you can't actually access the bridge because the portcullis is down on the side you're on. And looking through the portcullis, you can see that there is a green flames burning on the other end.
Green flames.
It's because they expect you to approach from some reason. They expect you to approach from. Let's see if I'm getting this right, because it's. It's a bit weird on how it says you're to approach. Because I assume they would expect you to approach via the road.
I assume they'd have thought we would be going down from the hillside.
Okay, I'm
What
going to
happened?
upload
I
this
had something
map.
come up.
Sorry?
What happened? I had to step away for a sec.
That's all right. I'm just having a bit of an issue with the map because the map is
I
the
have
wrong way
found the
up.
actual official. Here you go. Here's the official.
Oh yeah, I've got the official
whole
map.
for the past. Oh, okay.
It's just, as I said, the problem is it's the wrong way. Hold on. For some reason, as I said, it doesn't have this asset in the thing, which is just typical. It's the one issue I'm having with Curse of Strahd. Some of the stuff will be there. Like 90% of the stuff will be there.
I see.
But then
how
you'll
it's
suddenly...
okay, I
you'll-
get it.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's the wrong way round.
Right, yeah, yeah.
And the defences
yeah, 'cause
seem
you've
to
got
be
split
defending the other
map.
way.
Yeah, no, I'm with you because right, what it's the it's
If you read the description of what you're supposed to
so it
encounter,
should be the front part of the bridge. Yeah.
the map, basically the trap. There are traps on the bridge, but the traps. If you look on stream or in Roll20, you would assume that players would be approaching along the road.
Yeah,
the
'cause those
traps
towers are
though
there, aren't they?
are the other way round.
Yeah,
as
'cause
though
the
you're coming
towers are
from the
there, and
direction
that's
you're
the-
going.
Is that
The
those
traps
are
are-
the towers, and that's the hold. So we're coming from behind through the hold, past the hold, up to the gate.
Yeah.
So
But
we
what's
completely
happening is the
bypassed
problem
that
is
map.
no. But what I'm saying is the problem with the map is the map makes it seem like
You're going to the
you're coming from the other way,
Yeah.
but the way it's the way the map is, they've put it the other way round. So
Yeah,
on this
so
map,
this
it's
is the
this
start of the
way,
bridge,
this is
and
the
then on
hold.
the other map, it's the
Yeah.
other way round.
On the encounter map, you'd be coming from the bottom up,
Yeah.
but it should be
Yeah.
turned to the left, so you're coming from left to right. Yeah, I get you.
Basically, you need to take this map and rotate it 90 degrees.
Yeah, but we've completely bypassed that and gone to the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's just
so we can see some glowing green flamey thing over there. We go, no, don't want to go near that.
yeah, basically. But as I said, the way the description is, you read it, and it describes the mountain as being the other way.
Yeah,
Like it's describing this part on the left here as a mountain. But that's just a hill. That's a thingy hill.
Where this is the mountain.
yeah.
Yeah. The other side's the mountain. It's like the maps.
Yeah, there's the bridge, there's the port, there's the mountain entrance with the portcullis and the tower, and that's the mountain.
And on this map, the road, the path you came from is impassable because they've made the elevation things way closer together to make it so that it's basically sheer. But when you read the other map,
You fool.
the land map, the one we read, those are more spread out, which indicates a hill which is more sweeping.
And we're like, you fool, we travelled down the river.
And it's like, but you shouldn't have been able to travel down the river because it's like a sheer thing down there. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not described as being sheer. It's only on this map where it's sheer.
There is easily a whole space that you could travel down the river, especially for small creatures. We could make it down there quite easily.
Well, as I said, it's I can
Mate, if we had
actually
barrels,
I'll
we'd
put
have
it in the
ridden
chat
barrels
so you
down
can
the
see
river.
this map, because this map is freaking hopeless.
Well, yeah, Alex has put it in there.
Because it's no, that's not the official one.
Alright.
Okay, here's the official one.
No, I have the official one queued up.
Because otherwise, I'd have said, "Oh, you can't go that way because the map indicates it's sheer," but it doesn't. I haven't done geography since secondary school, but I know how to read a map.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've successfully bypassed that.
Welcome to Curse of Strahd, where goblins bypass all of the problems.
Well, no,
Stumble
as I
blindly
said,
between thing to thing.
No, this is one where Curse of Strahd screwed itself. It's like, okay, so they expect you to go from the player's approach from the west. Then why did you make the map up and down?
See what it
And then I
is
play-
Hawk's like, I'm going to cut 4 sessions off of this by just having them skip this part.
Well, no,
Yeah, I'll have you go to
there's
the
nothing
east.
stopping you. There's nothing stopping you taking a boat from the lake and
Yeah.
just going down the stream.
Well, as I
all
said,
the
if
way
you look at
down
the
to
if
the
you look
other
at the
lake.
if you look at the world map that you've got on
Yeah.
Roll20, it does not indicate that that area is sheer, that you couldn't travel down it.
Well, the thing is, as I said, they've got the lake where the boats are in. You could literally just take the boat down the length of that
Yeah.
river.
But on that
Isn't
map,
there also-
they just imply that it's much steeper.
Isn't there also a bridge just down from the lake?
Yeah, you just go down from there on a boat.
Yeah. Oh well.
There you go. They never thought about
Whoever-
that. Curse of Strahd can be beaten by a boat.
No, because if you actually go anywhere near the inside of the bridge, you get basically the trap in there is ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
all you do is
freaking
just-
shocking.
What you do is just go underneath it and then into the lake and just pull up somewhere else.
If you went onto the bridge, you get attacked by 2 petrified demons, and whoever
is it-
goes
is
onto the
down near the
bridge takes
gatehouse?
six D10 fire damage.
Yeah, but is that the gatehouse or the bridge itself? Because from the picture, it looks like those are on the gatehouse.
No, that's on the bridge itself.
Oh.
The curtain, eastern archway of the gatehouse,
Yeah.
which is the bigger. Oh no, that's the. See, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
it's
They've
the
got a
archway
green
with the
glow on
demons.
T3. Oh
Yeah,
no,
so
that is the
T3
one.
The gate is the
Yeah,
gatehouse.
T3 is the
that's further down.
gatehouse. T9, T8.
Because we are only interested in T9 and T8. 'cause
T8,
those are where we are.
T7, Western Arch, empty guardhouses.
Yeah.
Oh, and a cloaked rider.
So we bypassed
Okay.
the trappy bit of the thing.
Yeah, you've basically got past the trappy bit, and there is a dark cloaked rider waiting for you. Ironic.
Is it the guy we saw earlier?
Well, he is mounted, and he's wearing a cloak, so you can't tell what he
we
looks
saw
like
it.
fully. And all he does is warn you not to go any further.
Any further that way or this way?
Forwards and backwards
Well, that's-
over the Irish Sea.
There are. There's the guard tower, stone bridge. Yeah, he just basically. He just stands on the bridge. He tells you not to go any further and disappears.
He was very misleading. Do we go this way or that way?
I know.
Well, on that logic, I don't think we should go onto the bridge. I think we should stay on this side.
Sorry about that. As I said, it just. I've never encountered it where they've put a map the wrong way round and just been like, yeah. Well, not just the wrong way round, like 3/4 of the wrong way round.
Hmm.
So yeah. The only things that you can see around the bridge are some statues on the top of some snow maidens, and that's it.
Right, where's Borkul? We should send the rogue in.
What?
There's a well, him and Ankle Shanker are built for this.
Yeah.
Ah, a little fly has fallen into my ointment.
In case of booby traps.
Let's engage in a game.
In case of booby trap, send in local politician.
No, it's because you see, when looking for booby traps, always send a boob instead.
Always send a boob in first.
Amazing. A booby trap that catches actual boobies. Oh, Uncle Shanker, how do you get yourself into these messes?
Lows the lunar river, barely visible through the fog. This bridge is safe to cross. The road to the south heads into the fog.
Okay, so we don't want to go south. Right, so this would be a perfect opportunity for us to do a scan of which direction to go next.
Yep.
So we'll do that. Scan for Dorothy's ruby slippers.
Okay. Well, now we've cleared that up. Are you going to set a watch?
Yeah, I think we do the same like procedures last night.
Okay.
I said we'll do a scan before we go to bed on which is the next direction, and we'll do the temporary hit point thing again just in case something jumps us in the 8 hours.
Okay.
So, is there an HP modifier again?
Yeah, so if we do go into combat, we all start with an extra 10.
Okay.
Normal HP rather than temporary HP.
Okay.
But so unless we go into combat, there's no point modifying it until.
I will be fast asleep in a moment.
Okay, first, there'll only be. Okay, I'll do the two. One potential random encounter. Given where you are. No, nothing. Not so much opportunity for stuff.
Snore.
I've got this feeling that in the middle of the night we hear like gate say you answered poorly, and then just a huge gout of grief. I was like, whoever that was, they're fucked.
Probably me because I will be asleep.
No, just someone else trying to get through the demon gate. Just sets
Now,
up.
those who pass the gate of death must answer questions 3. They're the other side, you see.
I
Okay,
just
so
imagine we all sat on the wall behind it, going. Now, I heard we could watch people get executed at the demon gate for free.
okay, so There, are you going to roll the thing for detecting?
Guidance. Oh.
Okay. Do I have to roll anything?
No, I think it's Clee then.
No, it's okay. Clee's, I assume, is doing the ritual to detect.
Yeah, it's just that I get to basically if it's in 1,000 feet, I just know.
Okay.
I know
Well,
the
as I said,
direction, and if
it's
within
gonna
1,000
it's gonna direct you this time southeast. Well, no,
Okay,
no,
so,
east southeast.
yeah. So we're going that way.
The road to the south is the continuation of the pass, and it, as it heads south, it starts to get more hilly and more difficult. But it is a road, so you'd be able to get quite a distance again before having to rest.
Taps are cleaned out, by the way. Oh, that's good.
I think we just follow the
Follow the road
path.
down to the fork.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much the base of the mountain.
Right. I'm just going to disappear for 2 seconds, guys. Need to put a child back in a room.
Okay, heading northeast. Well, no, northeast. No, yeah, northeast. There is a trail that leads up the mountain. And the road continues to the south, and is a fairly dilapidated road that has been snowed over several times, well, thousands of times, which leads to the mist of Barovia. So, yeah, death. If you head down that way. Travel during the day, so again, limited. Yeah, you're fine. No, pardon me, no random encounters today. So, well, are people going to want to make camp before heading up the mountain?
Probably a good idea because we don't want to be halfway up a mountain in fucking dark.
Is this another day? Sorry, I phased
Yeah.
out slightly. Yeah, would I need to make a save to see if I can kick the pie addiction again?
Yes, but it's more for the. As I said, you're getting like a -10 now to your roll.
Guidance again.
So
basically, I'm looking for a nat 20 here. It's
basically,
not. Never mind. That's an 8 total. So pie mad, take pie off of inventory.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's basically to see if you can resist. If you pass the test, you resist eating it, so it starts to go down. the only way for it to go down is either you don't have any and you go cold turkey, or you do have some but you resist it, so you don't eat any.
Yeah. Well, currently I have 7. So, yeah, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to get the entire cart's worth of pies into my backpack. And also, I have not been pushing a cart this entire time towards a mountain. So, yeah, I've got a bit left still. Yeah. Hey.
I feel like we're close enough to pull the tracking dog move here.
What, you think I can track them from here?
So here, find the skank. Find the skank, girl. Find the skank.
Go, find the whore. You gotta smell at least some chlamydia.
Yeah. This is where we find the whore of Babylon.
Oh, God, and her 8-headed serpent thing.
Yeah, aka Rose.
Okay, what's your DC save? What's your Constitution save for at the moment?
Is that me you're talking to there?
Yeah.
+2 bonus.
+2 bonus. So, so it's already increased by 10. So starts off at. Oh, okay, that's random. Oh, starting with a DC of 10. So it can go up 8 times. So yeah.
Oh, it can go up 8 times.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually unlocked the achievement yet.
No.
But we're getting there. Getting there.
Yeah, you're on 6.
Yeah.
There you go. 6 pie levels. So yeah, so now your DC to pass it is 22.
So,
Yeah, so nat 20s only, people.
yeah, nat 20s and the guidance and whatever the other one was. Realistic.
I just thought I should clarify it to how much you actually need. And yeah, 22. You're 2 days away from being like fully addicted. Yeah. As I said, it tops out at 26.
Yeah, 26 is when you need to roll a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
so as I said, Trigger wouldn't have heard this. Basically, the northbound road is the mountain pass that leads up the mountain. The southern road leads to basically death and the fog.
So definitely don't go down that way.
The direction your pointer was aiming was at the mountain.
Oh, we're going up a mountain. Let us climb a mountain.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything before you start climbing the mountain?
Nothing comes to mind.
Make sure the equipment is on securely.
Yeah, gotta make sure that we put the thing on right. With the clothes on.
You get halfway up. Well, 3/4 of the way up. Can anyone tell me if they have a passive perception of 16 or higher?
I have a passive perception of 16.
I have a passive perception of 16.
I have passive perception of 14.
So one of you does.
Well, two of us.
Two of you do. Sorry, misheard you.
Passive perception of 12.
I think 2 have 16, 1 has 17. So that would be 3 of us.
Oh, is it
3 of you. Okay.
Also, I have 12. So
A 9-foot tall goat stands atop a crag above you, its grey fur blending perfectly with the rocks of the mountainside. It lowers its head and malice glimmers in its eyes.
Does anyone speak goat?
I would like to cast the spell Speak with Animals, please.
Yay! Useful.
Okay.
Hello, friend goat. We mean you no harm. Is there anything we could do to calm you to let us pass? We have
Okay.
food.
Okay. You could die for me. And then charges.
What'd she say?
Well, we can see that it's charging now.
Guessing that didn't go well.
Wait, what did you say?
I offered it food. It doesn't seem very friendly.
Okay. It's charging straight at Elif.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to hit. 21.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit.
Can you roll me a strength saving throw?
I can try. 15.
That's all right. You're fine.
I'm just gonna tank this.
Oh, trust me. If you'd have failed that, you're in a lot of hurt. Because this
Yeah, I know.
guy is a cheesy bastard.
He's just going to bounce you down the mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
basically. Let me find a.
Did you say the goat was 9 foot tall?
Yes.
Yes. No, I'm just thinking of the image of this tiny goblin wolf tanking a goat that's 3 times the size of it.
Did she want to be any more anime?
No, it only gets anime when as soon as it connects. There's that brief little respite, and then suddenly, like the ground beneath the feet just like starts to crack.
Yeah, and you're gonna, yeah, and if I pull off what I'm about to do next, it will be funny.
I think I know
Judo.
what I'm going to do next.
She's gonna use fucking judo, isn't she?
Judo, throw it off the map.
Judo flip the goat over the down the mountain.
Angry goat. We just hear as it goes down. Just
Well, it depends whoever goes next.
Angry goat.
Okay, well, I think that's where we roll. Well, give me a sec before we roll initiative.
Yeah.
Angry goat.
Angry goat.
Angry goat. Angry goat.
I wonder if you can bet. The funny thing is, though, you can bet because of the sheer number of people who've run this game. There's going to have been parties who've wiped to this goat.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
It's not even that dangerous. But you can you just know that there's going to have been a group that was maybe all mages or something who've wiped to a goat,
just
an
bounce
upset
down the
goat.
Well, weren't there parties who were wiped to the suit of armor that tried the strategy with just 2 flights? of
Yeah.
steps?
Yeah, people have, because it is quite the cheese sort of.
Well, here's the other problem I face. Unless I become a medium creature when I wolf out, I cannot grapple it because I'm assuming it's a large creature.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's a 9-foot goat.
Yeah, 9-foot goat.
That would be
New
large as minimum, I'd say.
Sangzor.
Oh, it's a named goat.
Yeah, it's
God,
named.
Toriel's
You know it.
cousin.
It's like it comes up
Ah.
the top of it. It's like, oh shit, it's named, and its name's in red. You know it's.
I cannot do what I was about to do because it's too big.
So just plain old violence then.
Yeah, but
I cannot throw it off the mountain because I am a small creature.
yeah, but you can. I could thunder wave it off the mountain.
That is true.
Just make sure you don't send Aleph off as well, or Elif off as well,
It's like, oh no.
because we don't have the ritual book for resurrecting, do we? That was with
No.
Oh god.
I might plant myself.
I could spare the dying on her.
Hmm.
I might try and mold earth up to my ankles so I can't be thrown off this mountain. Just use mold earth to plant myself into the ground.
Depending on you might be in combat range and provoke an attack of opportunity doing that.
Okay, roll initiative.
You should do it really.
Rolling initiative.
22.
Dirty 20.
Oh wow, the worst I can get, 11.
Oh, Dan, you have not been rolling well tonight.
No,
No.
there's a nat 1. Well, I've been waiting because I can go from 11 to 30 on my initiative. And I am still ahead of Borkle, not Borkle, Obby, apparently.
So apparently Nux is going first. Once I put a
Yay.
token for the goat. Because apparently there's not a goat token. Curse of Strahd apparently considers this creature important enough to consider to be named, but not important enough for it
have a token.
to have a token.
No.
Because of course they don't.
Well, if they don't consider some areas that you're meant to spend a lot of time on important enough to have maps.
I know. But fortunately, I did buy something which includes apparently a picture of a goat token. So
There was much rejoicing.
at the moment, it's way too big. Oh, and he's facing the wrong way. Come on. Come on, D&D Beyond, stop fighting me. I just want to turn it around. Oh, I've got to make it a drawing. He's drawing. There we go.
I wasted a spell slot on it telling you to die.
Seems about right, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it does describe it in its description as being foul-tempered and evil.
Mm.
I hate the
I've never known it to be that specific about a creature.
But
Like,
it's so big.
oh,
Yeah, however, when we kill it, we will feast well tonight.
Can even make
And-
make Obby a new coat.
Unless we send it down the mountain, in which then we won't, because we're not walking all the way down the mountain.
True.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Welcome to Hawk versus Technology. Or, possibly more accurately, Hawk versus the sourcebook for Curse of Strahd.
Yes, that would be the best way of describing this. There we
Oh, yeah.
go. Hawk versus the Curse of Strahd map. The most deadly of enemies.
Yeah, it's slaves to my.
Not slaves to my power, because it keeps deceiving me. Yes, I'll make
Man
this go
versus
slow.
map. Women, all
Man
women have
versus
to
map.
say on this subject is, "I told you, if you're lost, you should ask for directions. You are not helping, bitch."
That map is trying to kill me.
I was interested in what you said of this thing's probably Sangzor. Nearly TFK'd my entire level 8 party is the first thing that comes up.
I love that you looked it up and just like, yep, people have died to this thing.
Yeah, I bet they did. If no one had high enough perception, it would have got a sneak attack on all of you. So then it becomes a straight wallop. You fail your strength check, you fall 100 feet.
Yeah, that
10d6?
Yeah. At which point we start the episode with, I bet you're asking, how did we get in this situation?
On a ledge on a mountain
It's
with a
just-
pissed off
one of us
goat
is-
looking at us like,
We're just hanging off the side of a mountain. as a-
Oh,
a
Jesus
monkey
Christ!
chain.
Yeah, you know you said it could have got a sneak attack.
Yeah.
In this group, it got a sneak attack on Esmeralda and knocked her 100 feet off the ledge.
on
And
who?
then they proceeded to fight it, and it almost buried a 5-person level 8 party.
That's Van Wichten's daughter.
Oh, fuck.
And also the,
The
gypsy
monster
who had the
hunter.
The goat over. They tried to show the goat over the side with the thunder wave triggering a massive avalanche. Most of the party buried massive damage.
I might not do that now.
You know what? By looking this up, he possibly just saved us.
Esmeralda gets player NPC killed. They're able to res her, but that means
Actually, because of the avalanche,
Yeah.
her body
the
was
guy almost
probably
killed their
buried.
entire fucking body. Yeah,
The body was
they had to
buried.
wait a resurrection of her.
So what I'm hearing is, let's use Thunderwave.
What I'm hearing is the rest of us need to run fast in the other direction. From
What I'm
Clee
hearing is,
using Thunderwave.
what I'm hearing is, technically that's metagame.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
I
And
just
Cliff's
thought it
first
was
thought
a funny
was-
story.
Was Thunderwave. I'll Thunderwave it off the mountain, he said.
Yeah, the party beat
Yeah,
a
but that
giant
was
tree
that was
blight.
before I realised I would catapult the small child off with it,
Well, yeah.
because I've got no way of directing a Thunderwave.
Yeah, it was
And
the
also the
basic, They
avalanche.
soloed the massive bosses and his minions like it was nothing. They killed all this, and then the fucking got to almost TPK'd by the goat.
Yeah, that is the way.
That is Curse of Strahd for you. Oh, that is brilliant.
I mean, Morkel's almost been eaten, what, 3 times, 4 times?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're in combat now, so, Nux, it is your turn.
Okay. So, we're fighting this thing then, or are we running?
I think we're fighting it.
All right then.
It just tried to kill your adopted daughter.
All right. Okay then. Let's see. Just a 14 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to hit it with an unarmed strike for 7 damage. And then I'm going to use... Hold on, let's see. Stunning strike. Can the goat make a Constitution saving throw?
You're gonna try and paralyze the goat.
11.
It needs to meet 15. It's paralyzed or stunned.
Does it do that thing that goats do where they just stiffen up and fall over?
So what you're saying? So what I'm hearing is we do some cow tipping.
And
Yeah,
then
you know when
gank
they,
this bitch.
you know when they sort of like have a stroke, stiffen up and just fall
Right.
over?
So basically, it can't attack again. Until it's stunned until my turn. Well, the end of my next turn. So, and I think you all get advantage on attacks now.
Oh,
So okay. So my second attack then, roll with advantage.
I think all damage is critical as well.
No, we went through this. I don't think it's I think we went through this. I don't think it's critical. Okay. So. Okay, 25, dirty 25
Yeah, that's a hit.
for an 11 damage. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to... Let's see, what does Florian... I'm going to use another key point to use Flurry of Blows.
You just get them tenderized.
I think this goat is going to be dead before we get a turn. I think it's going to ram me. I've grabbed it by the horns and Nux is just going into its side.
For 22.
Jesus.
And that's 9 damage. And because I used Flurry of Blows, I get 2 more unarmed attacks.
No, you get one more.
One more.
Okay, one more. Okay, one more. So then another one with advantage. Okay, this one's not going in. It's 11.
It's only got 11.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so it's exactly 11.
No.
So, okay, so that goes through and 10 damage.
It's dead.
Yeah.
So I grab it by the horns, hold it, and you just.
For Ollie's sake.
And as the one who killed it, you can a character who you can basically take its pelt.
Very well. Very well. I shall. Since I did it with an unarmed strike, do I? Well, no, I don't need to describe how I kill it, do I?
Basically, internal damage from the sheer amount of blows to his internal organs. His lungs collapse and his heart stops.
I'm half expecting
So
it
he
in its
just
own
slumps
chunk,
down like.
Oh, I was just half expecting it to just sit there and go, "Did you just?" And just have like a whole load of blood just fall out of its mouth as it just falls on its side.
His ribs should be mighty tender, though.
The hilarious thing is, the only person who can live, and it's paralyzed, saying, "Help me!"
The thing is, the pelt does have an effect.
Oh.
If you wear it, berserkers will not attack you or your party.
Okay. Very well. Well, first of all, I'm going
to give you its full description. This creature has been hunted for years.
Man, these guys suck at their job.
It's hard to spot it.
Just had some very
And the thing
aware
is,
goblins.
if it takes more than 10 damage, it disappears, and then attacks you again at another point.
No.
It sneak attacks. So what is because you stun locked it, it couldn't disappear back into the snow and attack you again. Because what it would have done is it'd have gone away, and then snuck attack you again, and then gone away again, and snuck attack you again, and like kept trying to ram you off the mountain all the way up.
Oh, and, and a correction. I'm reading the Flurry of Blow things. Goes after I take the attack action of Flurry of Blows, I spend 1 key point and then make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action. So
sorry, we forgot that you had a second attack. Normal.
Yeah. So I would have got.
As the characters make their way along the path, they encounter a beast that druids and berserkers of Barovia call Sangzor or Bloodhorn.
Or that bloody horn.
Well then.
Yeah. So yeah, if you wear his pelt, Hercules style, you know.
I'm just imagining everybody watching me punch it to death and like, did you just punch it to death? And just looking at it going, it hit my daughter.
I like the idea that every time you punch it, the goats scream.
No, that's the best part. It's paralysed. No, it's paralysed and it can't actually move its lips. So I have no mouth.
Yeah, because it's stunned.
I must scream. It can scream. It can make muffled screams if its mouth is closed, but it can't move those lips. It can't beg for mercy. It can't do anything but make pain.
It's the men who stare at goats, except it was the goats who stare at goblins.
So I should have a dagger, so I'm gonna start skinning it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make. Does it have to be a pelt, or can I just make it into some, like a little cape?
Yeah, you could. As I said, you could literally wear it like Hercules.
A little cape with its head as a little hoodie.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You could wear it like Hercules wore the lion of thingies.
It's a 9-foot goat. It's a 9-foot goat. So I'm gonna make some little gloves. I'm gonna make some little gloves for the party from them, if I can, and even make some little fur stockings to put over the top.
You sure you just don't want me to turn it into a goat onesie for you?
No, there's too much there for a goat onesie. We're what, 3 feet tall? It's a 9-foot goat. Do the math.
And also, it's a mounting goat as well. So it's going to be properly furry.
And just for shits and giggles, I'm keeping the horns on the hoodie. Might make them into little shoulder pad things.
You could probably use those as full-sized weapons for a goblin if you had a mind to.
I suppose I could theoretically make them into like a little gauntlet.
Or it's a, well,
Oh.
yeah.
I've just got this image of using them as the curve in a bow.
Well, I'll keep the horns regardless. Anything else the meat, of course. Well,
Meat's
meat's
back on the menu,
baby.
boys.
Wait, Clee just opens the bag. In the bag. In the bag.
I'm just imagining everyone else just watching the whole thing as I'm just doing all this, and Clee's just got the matter-of-fact face of, yeah, what you don't use in the bag.
You're gonna have goat curry tonight, children.
I'm going to help you with taking the meat off of the carcass because
Of
we got.
course.
Yeah,
thank
I'll help you skin it. I'll just grow some claws and then
Okay.
just start slicing it open.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Yep.
some practice in with the goose hydra. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, wait.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Actually,
all
I'll make this better. I will take the 1d6 damage, so I have these now anyway. I'll take 3 damage, and I'll grow my big ice claws.
Yeah, I'll also help butcher this goat for
What, so you can
expediency's
feel
sake.
included? Like, I want to
Well,
be included
everyone-
in this boss fight.
I mean, it's
I'll help them.
oh, that ship sailed a while ago when you punched it to death in the ribs.
I've punched goats and goats. I'm on a roll.
Your butter.
Add custom item. Goat.
goat's corpse, goat meat. How many meals will we get out of that meat?
Well, considering it's 9 feet tall, but Hawk never said how wide it is.
Yeah, that's part of why I'm asking. I imagine Hawk is athletics.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we're considering our size and considering Obby's new appetite. I'm guessing we'll be able to get quite a few meals out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna take some cough medicine and. Okay, I was not expecting it to die that much, but there we go.
It is only a
Well,
level
give it
1 creature.
That kind of kills someone.
That makes it even more embarrassing for the people who were defeated by them. They were defeated by a
Yes.
level 1 creature.
Okay, after you've, are you gonna stay there for the night or
No,
continue
I think we
onwards?
should carry it up.
No, we'll continue onwards, and break in the new furry stuff I've given everyone.
Well, as
Even
you
give
reach the,
Obby the good love.
well, as you reach the top of the pass, you realise that the building ahead of you. Hold on, what's this? No, that's the wrong area. No, that's the wrong one. Why can this book not be in the right order? No, I know. You go to the pass, and then it takes you to an entirely different area for the next chapter. It's like, no, on the area that's on the pass or connected to the pass, not the place that's freaking 300 miles away in a different location. The freaking pass leads up the thing to the Amber Temple. So where does it go? Ruins of Perez, which is like several days' travel away in a different direction. Okay, Amber Temple.
Cursive goat.
A snow-swept gravel road climbs the mountainsides that travels north from Solenka Pass towards the temple. When the characters reach the end of the road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hand pressed down in a gesture of prayer. Between the two innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to get a horse.
I feel like we're going in, right? We didn't come all this way.
Well, you seem to think that that Rosen's what's got here.
Should we check for horse scatterings? See if there's any trail.
We might as well check.
So can we find a ruby red lipstick in the snow?
Oh, you said whore, not horse.
No whore.
No. Surely there'd be a few of her discarded husbands as well.
Oh, come off it. She's only been gone a day. She's not going to get married that many times that quickly.
No, I'm saying that we find the remains of some of her previous husbands. She secretly brings them here to murder them.
Oh, I thought you meant like you'd find their bodies here. Well, yeah, like find other things here.
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking that she's got another husband in the time since she left Borkle. Not yet, anyway. Give it a day or so.
The map will be up in just a second.
Do you think we should knock before we go in?
Whose head are we using to knock?
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's why. Do you have night vision, Elif?
Yeah.
How far?
60 feet, I believe.
60 feet.
Yep, that's all right. I've adjusted that for you. There you go. You got 60 feet.
Just go up to the entranceway, just knock on the side. Sir or madam, your forgiveness I implore. You see, I came tapping upon your chamber door in search of a whore.
But you must have been caught napping.
It can't possibly be.
Napping, scratching at her sores.
Oh.
No, it can't possibly be once upon a midnight dreary. I'm awake.
Once upon a mountain dreary.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I might have gone a bit too far with the goat.
While we
Six-
wandered cold and weary.
6 goblins came a knocking at my chamber door.
Is that what the goat was thinking while I was punching its gut? Or is that what its heart was thinking before it stopped?
Gently there came a tapping at my ribcage. Oh God, my organs.
I'm just imagining going, please stop. I'm sorry.
Tapping at
God.
the temple door. Sir or madam, a voice I heard.
Very
Your
good.
forgiveness we implore. But you see, we came at napping. Looking for a horn, knocking at your chamber door.
Okay, that's enough.
I think given long enough,
Okay.
we could do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's doable.
I know you could. I know you could, but you know, I would
But
like
you
to like.
Look, we
was
made
to
a-
find
we
a
made pro- we
plausible
made
wrap
some
up
progress.
point.
We've
Yes.
made some progress today. Come on, we're on a roll.
We're butter.
We're better than this. Now spread them.
Okay, see, as I said, you've found your way up to the top of the mountain.
Right, who's going in?
Well, we brought a politician for this exact reason. Go on.
All right. So what approach are we thinking? Do I knock or do I sneak in?
I don't think anyone's home.
Well, we should. Well, is our target in here?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to pick them up through the solid amber, even if I scan now.
Okay.
Okay, roll perception. All of you.
Perception.
Pistols, perception.
Dirty 21.
15.
You see a mound, a small mound outside, like something's been covered up on the path, covered by the snow.
Quick, where's my pointy pokey stick?
They're dead. They're definitely dead.
We don't know that. I'm gonna go and have a look under this pile. I'm not scared of a pile of snow.
As you
Nor
clear some of the snow away, you realise it is a corpse. The throat has been torn out, but not. It's just a mess around its throat. But the wound is surprisingly clear of blood.
I don't like the sound of that. Is there a like a medical check I can roll for possible vampiric entanglement?
You've seen vampire bite. You've seen vampire bites enough to know this isn't a vampire bite,
Okay.
but it's also not an animal bite.
No.
It's something in between. Not a vampire, but they've bitten it in the same place a vampire would, but they've done it in a very messy way.
Like a werewolf bite.
No,
Or feral.
no,
feral
because you
vampire, maybe.
no, because a feral vampire still bites like a vampire.
Unless you happen to rip its teeth out. Because we remember
Precisely.
we have called,
Oh god, it's gummy vampire.
it's the vocal biter.
Yes.
The original vocal biter.
Yes.
And that's where we'll end it for today. As we'll see some return of some old enemies next week who've taken sanctuary here.
Do you think I can layer him out by shaking a jar of
He gives teeth at him.
But we will continue that next week as the party can find their way into the Amber Temple as they continue to search for Arena.
Probably a
Till
good
then,
thing we didn't-
I'd like to thank our players. It's been a fun evening,
Yeah.
and we'll be back next week.
Yay.
Possibly doing Final Fantasy on Friday. Haven't made up my mind, but the internet seems to have stayed stable-ish.
Yeah, I say you've been quite stable this stream actually.
Yeah,
Bizarre.
I think you dipped out once.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah, I think I dipped out once.
Slightly earlier.
Yeah.
yeah.
The other one's been fine.
But that I'm actually starting to think he's actually at Twitch's end, because when I've done this
I
on
dipped out
Fridays,
once last.
because when
Yeah.
I do this on Fridays, I can run for like 3 or 4 hours without any problems at all. And I've known people with better internet who've had the same thing happen to them when they
I
stream
think,
at busy times. And they were saying it's something to do with Twitch's side of it.
Yeah, I think it's Twitch's
That it will
upload
just,
speed.
because they prioritize bigger streamers. So the bigger streamers get the more processing. So, oh well, that's how it goes.
And didn't we
And
lose
on
connection to
that
Assassin Sunday last
bombshell.
week?
Yeah, we did briefly lose it on Saturday Sunday.
Yeah, as I said, it's when there's other people on. Well, there's when their servers are overwhelmed, because the YouTube one doesn't cut out like that. But as I said, I'll see you again next week for the Amber Temple.
Holy
When I
shit, we're
can
making progress.
Find it. Yeah, you're making progress, and you've actually travelled for like 4 days this stream.
And
Good night,
I failed-
everyone.
Shame that the only fight we had, well, the only fights we had, well, no, we had two. Technically, one was just so that it wasn't even worth fighting. Dear presence basically